Cake Resume is a human resources startup established in 2016 with the goal of connecting talents with opportunities. Started off as a CV builder platform, Cake Resume now also provides an online portfolio maker tool, job search portal, and recruitment services for companies to hire talents. We also provide insightful and informative blog content about CV writing, job search, and career development, as well as a community platform for professionals. Currently, there are more than 2 million Cake Resume users coming from all around the world, including Taiwan, Indonesia, India, the USA, and many more. Our CV making tool provides ATS-friendly templates that are highly customizable with diverse font options, background color choices, and also snippets, which are easy to use with a drag and drop feature. It also supports various multimedia content such as images, slides, and video, allowing you to include whatever material you need to showcase your full potential, and is responsive in whatever device you are using. CVs are shareable through links and downloadable as PDF for a convenient job application process. Cake Resume's job search platform is one of the biggest job search platforms in Taiwan, with over 5,000 companies recruiting talents on the platform. It is available in 7 languages, making it accessible for foreign talents. We are excited to introduce our resource to Indonesian talents, hoping that we can support you in reaching your full potential in your career journey. Follow us on our socials and advance your career with Cake Resume.
Dunia semakin lama semakin berkembang. Teknologi seiring berjalannya waktu semakin canggih. Dulu kita memakai kuda sebagai moda transportasi. Sekarang mobil listrik, self-driving car ada di mana-mana. 300 tahun yang lalu, barter adalah cara kita mendapatkan sesuatu yang kita butuhkan. Sekarang, uang adalah segalanya. Dulu, aku masih ingat zaman dimana kita harus ke kantor pos ketika mau mengirim uang. Manusia, mau tidak mau, harus ikut beradaptasi dengan perkembangan zaman. Sekarang, dengan sahabat kecil kita bisa melakukan segalanya hanya dengan satu sentuhan, termasuk transaksi uang secara online. Di tengah perkembangan teknologi, BNI juga hadir mengikuti perkembangan zaman, membawa keajaiban untuk kita, memudahkan kita. Bertransaksi jadi lebih mudah dengan hanya satu sentuhan. Mengirim uang dari Jakarta ke Taiwan kini bukan lagi masalah. Terima kasih BNI. BNI selalu di hati.
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 BNI always in my heart.
BNI selalu di hati.
BNI selalu di hati.
BNI selalu di hati.
BNI selalu di hati.
Teman baru, memori indah, kenangan manis. Waktu terasa sangat pelan, dan sesaat semua beban menjadi hilang. Awalnya aku ragu untuk ikut, tetapi di malam itu, hati merasa sangat jauh dari kejenuhan hidup. Sungguh sulit ku tinggalkan keluarga baru ini. Inilah Mata Baru 2021.
2, 3.
Sayang.
Zombie ulang.
Dan pertama-tama aku mau ucapin terima kasih sedalam-dalamnya buat semua teman-teman yang udah berkorban untuk waktu kalian, tenaga kalian, dan juga materi kalian untuk mau join Mata Baru
BNI.
DJSS.
Yang ketiga adalah Mentari Cafe Indomart.
Dan juga Semangat Q. Terima kasih sudah sponsor Indomart.
Enggak dong, berawal dari kau bidadari.
Jatuh dari surga.
Mantap.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Ntar pokoknya harus pindah cari tumpah yang baru.
Bermain sama-sama jadi satu keluarga. Selamat datang lo kawanku, tibalah saatnya yang kau tunggu. Di Mata Baru ini kita bersenang-senang. Ayo kawanku jangan malu, gerakan badanmu dan otakmu. Bermain sama-sama jadi satu keluarga. Bermain sama-sama jadi satu keluarga. Bermain sama-sama jadi satu keluarga.
Kementerian Luar Negeri telah meluncurkan portal Peduli WNI ditujukan kepada WNI yang menetap di luar negeri selama 6 bulan atau lebih. Portal Peduli WNI dimaksudkan untuk memberikan layanan yang lebih mudah dan transparan kepada WNI dengan pengajuan layanan secara online. Video tutorial kali ini akan memberikan informasi tentang cara melakukan registrasi akun dan pengajuan lapor diri secara online. Melalui halaman browser Anda, silakan ketik alamat tautan portal Peduli WNI, yaitu peduliwni.kemlu.go.id. Anda akan tersambung pada tampilan halaman seperti ini. Lakukan registrasi dengan mengklik tombol daftar pada bagian kanan atau kemudian silakan isikan data yang diminta pada setiap kolom isian yang tersedia. Jika isian sudah benar, klik tombol daftar. Tautan aktivasi akun akan dikirimkan ke email Anda. Silakan cek email Anda dan klik pada alamat tautan aktivasi akun yang dikirimkan ke email Anda. Harap jangan menghapus email notifikasi tersebut agar Anda dapat melihat kembali username, password, pertanyaan keamanan suatu saat jika Anda lupa. Anda kini dapat mengakses layanan melalui portal Peduli WNI. Pada halaman beranda portal Peduli WNI, klik tombol masuk. Kemudian isikan alamat email, password yang Anda masukkan pada saat pendaftaran. Untuk proses lapor diri melalui portal, Anda perlu mengisikan data-data berupa data identitas, data di luar negeri, data tujuan menetap, dan data kontak darurat. Untuk memudahkan pengisian, siapkan bukti identitas yang Anda miliki, yaitu KTP, paspor, atau KTKLN, serta bukti tinggal Anda di luar negeri. KTKLN digunakan jika Anda adalah pekerja migran Indonesia. Jika Anda telah siap melakukan lapor diri, silakan tekan tombol lapor sekarang. Masukkan NIK dan nama sesuai dengan yang tertulis pada KTP. Dan data yang Anda masukkan tersebut akan diperiksa secara otomatis pada data kependudukan nasional. Jika data Anda ditemukan akan muncul tampilan seperti ini. Jika benar, klik tombol ya. Jika Anda lupa atau tidak punya NIK, Anda tetap dapat melanjutkan lapor diri dengan klik tombol lupa atau tidak punya NIK. Selanjutnya, Anda dapat melanjutkan dengan pengisian data paspor. Masukkan nomor paspor dan tanggal habis masa berlaku paspor sesuai dengan yang tertulis pada paspor. Data yang Anda masukkan tersebut akan diperiksa secara otomatis pada data keimigrasian nasional. Jika data Anda ditemukan, akan muncul tampilan seperti ini. Jika benar, klik tombol ya. Jika konfirmasi tidak disertai tanda centang, maka Anda diminta untuk mengunggah halaman 2, halaman biodata paspor Anda. Jika Anda lupa atau tidak punya paspor, maka Anda tetap dapat melanjutkan lapor diri dengan klik tombol lupa atau tidak punya paspor. Jika data NIK dan paspor Anda tidak diisi atau tidak ditemukan, Anda akan diarahkan untuk mengisi data KTKLN. Bagi yang memiliki KTKLN, silakan isi nomor KTKLN dan tanggal lahir. Data yang Anda masukkan tersebut akan diperiksa secara otomatis pada data Ketenagakerjaan Nasional. Jika data Anda ditemukan akan muncul tampilan seperti ini. Jika benar, klik tombol ya. Jika Anda lupa atau tidak punya KTKLN, maka Anda tetap dapat melanjutkan lapor diri dengan klik tombol lupa atau tidak punya KTKLN. Jika data NIK, paspor, dan KTKLN tidak diisi atau tidak ditemukan, Anda akan masuk ke halaman pengisian data dasar identitas diri. Seluruh kolom pada halaman tersebut agar diisi dengan benar. Bagi yang telah mengisi data NIK, paspor, dan KTKLN dan terverifikasi pada data nasional, kolom-kolom tersebut akan terisi secara otomatis. Pada halaman berikut ini, silakan isi kolom informasi mengenai data Anda di luar negeri. Setiap kolom yang bertanda bintang harus diisi. Unggah bukti tinggal yang Anda miliki. Bukti tinggal dapat berupa izin tinggal, surat pajak, surat tagihan langganan produk, atau transaksi lainnya yang mencantumkan nama dan identitas Anda, dan lain-lain. Selanjutnya, Anda diminta untuk mengisi informasi mengenai data tujuan menetap di luar negeri. Lengkapi isian kolom tersedia. Kolom dengan tanda bintang wajib diisi. Pada halaman selanjutnya, Anda akan diminta untuk mengisi kontak nomor darurat di negara tempat Anda menetap dan di Indonesia. Kontak darurat tersebut menjadi rujukan perwakilan RI apabila Anda dalam kondisi darurat. Anda telah melalui seluruh tahapan lapor diri online melalui portal Peduli WNI. Selanjutnya akan tampil seluruh data yang telah Anda isi. Silakan periksa kembali isian data Anda. Jika data tersebut sesuai, klik kirim. Selamat, proses lapor diri online melalui portal Peduli WNI. Anda akan menerima tanda bukti lapor diri melalui email. Operator di perwakilan RI terdekat akan melakukan verifikasi terhadap lapor diri yang Anda ajukan. Silahkan periksa status lapor diri Anda dengan klik pada logo tersebut pada akun Anda. Dengan melakukan lapor diri yang terverifikasi, kini Anda dapat mengajukan layanan dan pengaduan permasalahan di luar negeri melalui portal Peduli WNI. Dapatkan layanan yang lebih
halo teman-teman semua. 15 menit lagi acara kita mau dimulai ya. Silakan duduk di tempat masing-masing dan jaga kekondusifan. Jadi yang di luar boleh tolong masuk dulu terus duduk. Panitia mungkin boleh bantu arahin untuk masuk kembali ke tempat duduknya.
Nah, jadi KTM kelebihannya
makasih teman-teman.
Karena ini adalah kartu jenis rekening untuk khusus mahasiswa, maka dari itu biaya administrasinya itu lebih murah daripada biaya administrasi yang lain, rekening yang lain. Kedua,
berapa ya, Ko, ya?
Sekitar Rp12.500 per bulan. Nah, kedua itu juga ada kelebihan dari misalnya apabila terjadi masalah dengan rekening, kartu atau enggak internet banking yang di Taiwan bisa kami bantu juga di sini karena kami ada pelayanan tiap hari Minggu dari jam 10 sampai jam 5 di Taipei Station. Tapi teman-teman yang di bawah tuh nggak usah khawatir juga karena kami juga sering dinas ke luar kota untuk membantu teman-teman nasabah BNI. Terus ketiga itu kartu ini juga udah bisa ditarik sekitar 10 juta. Teman-teman, jadi per hari teman-teman udah bisa tarik 10 juta. Keempat, walaupun ini di luar negeri, teman-teman juga bisa pakai kartunya itu di supermarket atau enggak yang penting ada mesin ATM yang ada logo Cyrus dan Mastercard-nya. Nah, paling gampang itu adalah mesin ATM yang ada di supermarket terdekat teman-teman. Nah, itu kurang lebih lah kelebihan dari KTM ini gitu.
Berarti bisa dipakai di Taiwan atau di Indonesia, bisa nggak sih di Indonesia?
Nah, di Indonesia itu tentunya bisa juga teman-teman karena ini adalah rekening dari Indonesia. Jadi pasti bisa dipakai di Indonesia. Sesampainya teman-teman misalnya teman-teman nih udah kerja part time dan masih nabungan, tapi mungkin sampai Indonesia itu butuh rupiah nih untuk keperluan. Nah, tiba-tiba sampai di Indonesia itu langsung ditarik di Indonesia juga bisa.
Benar.
Nah,
Berarti setelah kita lulus pun kartu ini masih tetap bisa dipakai.
Sorry late guys.
What happened? Why are you late?
My stomach not feeling well. I go home. Yes.
You guys, check this out.
What is that?
This is Perpita's new business competition.
Should we join this
Yeah.
competition?
Well, I think we could win this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's join this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's go.
새로운 시작은 늘 설레게 하지 모든 걸 이겨낼 것처럼 시간을 뒤쫓는 시계바늘처럼
Today I'm going to talk about Perpi Shop, the platform that facilitates Indonesian food and beverage businesses in Taiwan.
Alright, thank you for your presentation and please wait for the next announcement.
그 선을 먼저 넘지 마.
My cat eats Royal Canin, bro. Oh, this and with cars.
Wait bro. We go to the finals, bro.
Yeah, we did it, guys.
정말 이쁘다 이쁘다니까 왜 내 말 믿지 않는
Sorry, I have a question.
말하고 아무리 말해도 반한 듯한 너의 그 표정
So today we are going to talk about Perpi Shop. Perpi Shop is a digital.
종종 걸음 재촉해봐도 시간은 도망가고
After seeing how you guys performed today, we conclude that Team A is the winner of Pitch It.
How do you set up a business in Taiwan? As a foreigner, it can be a daunting and frustrating process. In this video, I will take you through 8 steps that you must complete in sequence to successfully register and set up your business as a foreigner. Having a memorable name is important to your customers. Before you decide, pre-check it on the Ministry of Economic Affairs website. Next, visit moeaic.gov.tw and fill out application form A and submit all listed investment documents. After you're done, you will also receive a confirmation. Step 3. Visit the bank in person to create a preparatory bank account. Bring your personal seal, uniform ID number, company name confirmation from Step 1, and foreign investment confirmation from Step 2. Step 4. Transfer the exact amount that was listed on your foreign investment application into your bank account. Step 5. Visit MOAEIC and bring application form C, bank book, remittance notice from bank, remittance application form or exchange slip to verify your capital. Step 6. Certify your capital with an accounting firm, then you will receive a certification. Step 7. Apply for a company registration by filling out all required documents for the local government and lease a space to apply for your business address. Submit everything to the Office of Commerce. Step 8. After your company is established, you can visit the Ministry of Finance to apply for a business registration. If you have any questions or you would like assistance, please don't hesitate to contact us. You can reach us on our Facebook or our website. Good luck!
Baru kaki ini menginjak Taiwan. Waktu berjalan begitu lambat. Aku bertanya, hal baru apakah yang dapat aku nantikan? Masih banyak hal baru yang aku akan alami di Taiwan. Tapi aku tidak akan takut karena aku menantikannya bersama BNI.
Just watch me now. Just watch me now. I got something for you, a little more for you. You won't believe your eyes. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. I got something for you, a little more for you. You won't believe your eyes. Just watch me now.
Testing. Dear audiences, we'll begin the final pitching day in a minute.
Good afternoon, honored guests, judges, pitchers, and audiences. My name is Laurel.
And I'm Bima, and we want to sincerely welcome you to Perpita's final pitching day.
And before we go further, we would like to briefly introduce today's event.
So Pitch It is a business idea competition that will judge an idea based on its originality, visibility, and marketability.
However, they need to take a special consideration to this year's theme, which is titled as Inviting Indonesian Diaspora to Contribute to the Nation in the Global Society Through Creation of a Business.
This simply means that their business idea needs to build a positive impact towards the Indonesian diaspora or Indonesian on its own.
And to equip our pitchers with the skills to plan and present their ideas in a professional setting, we partner up with AppWorks, Startboard, Cake Resume, iShira, and our media partner, Nihao Indonesia. They graciously provided the participants with a series of webinar, master classes, and one-on-one mentoring sessions while agreeing to be the judges as well.
Though to really start off today's event, it is only right and proper to have our dearest Mr. President to give a welcoming speech. Mr. Fendi, please. The mic is yours.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I think it's a very great day for us because it's our final pitching day. Firstly, I want to thank Mr. Fajar Nuradi from Aito that already very loyal to support Perpita's event since the beginning and also provides us with this hall for today's pitching day. Without him, our pitching day might not run very smoothly. So, secondly, I also want to thank Mrs. Sophie from AppWorks, that is also our sponsors and our judges. Also, Mr. Uniform from Startboard and also Mr. Agung from iShira Technology. And I want to thank you guys to attend today's pitching day. And also the very important element of our events today, of course, our sponsors. There's BNI, also TJ Express, and then CTBC, and then Global TK. I would like to thank you guys from the deepest of my heart. And also, I think today is a very happy day for us because it is our final pitching day. Yet it is also a sad day for us because Pitch It event will end soon. I think Pitch It event is I can say it's the event run very smoothly, and then also very successful. At the registration period, there is a total of 23 teams that is registered, and after 3 months, after several master classes, also several mentoring sessions, we end up with 6 finalists today who are going to pitch their business idea today in front of judges and also Mr. Fajar. I wish you guys good luck, and I also want to thank my Perpita's committee. They are very great dealing with the first event we just organized here. Without them, maybe today's event might not run very smoothly. I think that's all for today, and for audience, enjoy the show, and then for the finalists, I wish you guys good luck. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fendi. Next, we would like to invite Ms. Anastasia Leticia Sukri and Ms. Catherine Ryan to present a welcoming speech. The stage is yours.
Okay, good afternoon, distinguished supporters, sponsored judges, Pitch It 2022 participants, audiences, and Perpita's committee. My name is Anastasia as the Pitch It event coordinator.
And I'm Catherine as the Pitch It event co-coordinator.
Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today.
We're very pleased to be able to welcome you who have been with us since the start of Pitch It 2022 event, which has been started since January.
And before we get started, please let me express our profound gratitude to our supporter, KDAI.
Sponsors, BNI, AppWorks, TJ Express, CTBC Bank, and Global TK.
And then, of course, our partners, there are AppWorks, and then Startboard with Lewis Management, Cake Resume, iShira, and Nihao Indonesia.
And also our judges, Mr. Uniform, CEO of Startboard, Ms. Sophie Xu as the Associate of AppWorks, and Mr. Antonius Agung as the CEO of Ashira Technology Company. We thank you for your support and contribution in preparation, the execution, and the financing of this event.
It is still unimaginable that Perpita can hold the first Indonesian business competition in Taiwan. And we have started to prepare since September, and then through the end of March, the event has finally come to its peak.
Therefore, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to all of you who have generously helped to make this event come true.
Fendi, Siska, and Kent for being with us and guiding us through every difficulties that we have faced in these preparations. There are no safer place than going to them.
And we also want to especially mention Hans Emmanuel as the event team and their member, Livia, Phoebe, and Lucky. There won't be Pitch It as good as this without them. 3 months without break is just amazing.
Of course, the success of event equals to the great publications, and then behind all the visuals, of course, the head of publication division, Nicole Hartanto, and then the head of technical support, Rahmat Dwi, and then Hannah is the member, of course. Thank you very much.
The event will never be completed without the masterclass team that has given 100% of their hard work, not only for educating the participants, but also the public. Thank you to Jesselyn as the head of masterclass, and the team, Mary, Lihan, and Kevin.
Also, we do not forget about the secretariat divisions, Grace and the team there, Tiandra, Tanto, Caroline, who were behind the scene making sure the registration process went smoothly. I want to applaud every 22 of us that had given the best despite our own busy schedule for these 3 months, and we couldn't have done it without you, of course. Thank you very much.
Today marks the end of Pitch It 2022 event, and we are proud to be able to host it here with all of you today. We would like to say congratulations to all the finalists that have made it here, and every one of you are truly amazing.
Months have passed, and the participants, of course, finalists, didn't have it the easy way too. Through first virtual pitching day, various educational sessions, there are webinar, mentorship, and then workshop, and I hope we all learn a lot, and it's useful for the final pitching day today, and of course for the future too, to know more about the entrepreneur's world. And I am a firm believer that hard work will never betray. And seeing how all the finalists have given their best in this competition, we can't wait to see the result, the final pitch today of each group.
Last but not least, although this is a competition, winning or losing isn't the biggest point, but what we have learned and how much you have learned and grow through this experience is the most important thing.
So once again, thank you very much for each and every one of you.
Pitch It 2022, it starts with your idea. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tasha and Catherine, for the humble and wholesome greetings. And next, we would like to thank our support from Chow Wei Hui, KDI, IKATI, IOKA, and OCHA. Without their never-ending contribution, this event might never have reached the light of the day.
Next, we would also like to thank our sponsors, BNI Bank, TGI Express, CTBC Bank, and Global TK.
And to represent our sponsors and partners that we have today, we would like to welcome Mr. Fajar Nuradi from the Indonesian Office of Commerce and Economy, KDI, to present a welcoming speech. Mr. Fajar, please.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, all of you. Mr. Uniform Lin from Startboard, Ms. Sophie Chu from Stripe, okay, Mr. Anton. Last but not least, Mr. Fendi Yosin, our president of Perpita, and my dear colleagues, students who are here or maybe not present here in this room, but viewing this event today. First of all, thank you very much for having us here. Even though this event is held in IETO, in KDI, but we are very glad to be invited to this event. I remember when the opening of this Pitch It program, we were also invited, and this is our honor to be present on this opening at the time. And I feel the spirit of the young generations spirits to share their ideas of establishing business. Second of all, I'd like to convey the apology from Mr. Budi Santoso, the representative of Yeto, for not able to being here, since at the same time at 2 o'clock there is another event organized by PPI Taiwan. The main topic of this webinar is about do we need the Addigbud? Do we need the attaché of education and culture in Taiwan? What is the answer from you guys? Do you need Addigbud? I mean, official from the Ministry of Education. I think so. Yeah, because you are here. About 16,000 more students, Indonesian students, are here in Taiwan, and you have to have somebody who will take care of you. So us, I mean, my department, who is now until now currently has to take care of the education affairs. We are trying our best to serve you, to protect you. I mean, our beloved students. But we need, I think, once again, we need the official officer from the Ministry of Education. Hopefully, our proposal will be realized very soon. And okay, about PICIT. I think what I have mentioned in the opening, that it is very excellent program, activities or competition. It is the first program, I think, competition organized by Perpita, and we applaud Perpita for this very excellent idea to organize this competition. But I try to hear what Fendi, Co-Fendi, and the other colleagues, the committee remarks, and I feel that I think I try to find the moral of this competition. It is not about share your ideas of creating business idea, but it is about how do you listen to others, because we have judges here, we have very competent figures in front of us here in this very front row, that you have to listen to them. You might think that your idea is the best, but you have to listen that I think there are some aspects that you have to, to make it perfect. I think that's one of the moral of this competition. But generally, I would say once again that this competition is very brilliant idea. I think this is the first time in Taiwan, first time in maybe, I don't know, maybe in the world. I think we have to give applause to Perpita, Mr. Fendi, and other friends. It should be continued for the next years, yeah. I mean the upcoming years. And lastly, we would like to congrats to all finalists. I think 6 of them from out of 23 groups. I think I will echo the remarks from the committee that it is not about winning or losing of these competitions, but you have successfully create your ideas, because I think not everyone in Taiwan or in this room even have the same ideas, the same very genuine idea to establish a kind of unique business. I think once again we have to congrats to all finalists And also for the others who are not or unfortunately cannot be the finalists, you have to be proud of your ideas, because I think I have a very brief conversation with Miss Sophie and Mr. Uniform that there are opportunities for you who has or those who has very creative ideas of business that they can facilitate to proceed to realize your ideas to become a good, I don't know, a real business. So don't stop your ideas until this competition. So that's all from us from IETO. On behalf of the representative of IETO, we'd like to say congratulations and wish you all the best for the finalists, and thank you very much, Perpita, for this event. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fajar, for the encouraging words and the amazing proposal. And besides their effort thus far, our sponsors also have graciously provided us with some gift that we'll be giving away later on.
You can join the giveaway as long as you have the ticket you received when you enter this venue. Please keep your tickets and remember your lucky draw number. Okay, next we would like to invite judges, sponsors, and pitchers to the stage for the photo session.
And to make this more orderly, we invite the judges and sponsors first, followed by the 6 pitching teams afterwards. Judges, may we take the stage? Thank you so much. And the 6 pitching teams, can we move forward as well? Dagang, Move It, Speak It, NCCU, Banana King, and Overseas. And can we invite the sponsors as well? All right, for the 6 pitching teams, you may step forward as well. All right, please take the stage. Can you make things as well? You may take the sides, the front, the back.
We would also like to invite a representative from our sponsors, BNI Bank, TGI Express, CTBC Bank, and Global TK.
Yep, could we have the taller one at the back and the shorter ones at the front? And let's make it 3 layers. Thank you so much. You may return to your seats. Moving on, Pitch It will not be complete without the presence of our dear judges, and we would like to proudly welcome 3 of our amazing judges today joining us on site.
First, we have Mr. Uniform Lin as the founder and the CEO of Startboard. After serving as a patent engineer in one of the top 10 law and patent firms in Taiwan, he served as a project manager at Global Brand Management Association. Thereafter, he worked for Lewis Group, patent and law firm, as the business development manager, serving over 100 clients and expanding the business to the Thai market.
We have an aspiration to help people from Southeast Asia and India to start their own business in Taiwan. Mr. Lin founded Startboard in 2017, which is the first ASEAN Indian startup incubator in Taiwan. From then on, they have served nearly 30 Asian Indian entrepreneurs, mentoring their business from 0 to 1. Please welcome the guide to the ASEAN minds, Mr. Uniform Lin.
Thank you. It's my uniform. Because my Mandarin speaking called 制服. Okay, I think many people can speak Chinese, right? Yeah, so I think it's easy to remember. And it's my honor to be there to representative the Starboard to participate in this event. And the Starboard we are already established more than 5 years. Our mission always is still the same since day one. We believe if Taiwan's brand want to develop to the global market, the talent is always a priority. So I thinking so that's why we're thinking how to encourage the excellent talent like you. Maybe you can start a business in Taiwan or join that startup team. Maybe you can be one of your career option, right? So Starboard, our mission is a platform for entrepreneur from South Asia country who want to start their business in Taiwan or company want to develop your business to South Asia country. So we are a platform for that. And now I think we build a very big community. So welcome to follow us, the power of our Facebook. And maybe not just for start your business, you want to know the new friend, or not just for Indonesia, from the Thailand, from the Indian, from the startup team, Taiwanese startup team. Welcome to join our event. And I believe you can come here to know not just for know the new friend, maybe can give you many brainstorming for your future career. Not necessary to just start your business. You also can join, since beginning, you can join other startup team to know what's real society, right? So I think this platform, not just for us, I think it's for this platform is for the future, not just for you, for before, for now, and for future. All your friends from Indonesia or other country, you can you also can know through this platform, you can know about more information. And then we hope, because we are all a global citizen, so just very honored to know each other. And thank you so much. And if you have anything we can help, just let us know. Our team is also be there. And we are really appreciate to join this event. And I hope we can do more for Indonesia friend. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lin, for the amazing speech. Secondly, we have Ms. Sophie Chu, which is a venture capitalist inventor and currently is an associate in AppWorks investment team. Before joining AppWorks, she was part of the portfolio management team as Neuberger Berman and served as a research analyst at Credit Suisse, JP Morgan, and London-based Autonomous Research.
Ms. Sophie also holds a Master of... sorry for that, testing. Ms. Sophie also holds a Master of Finance with distinction from Warwick Business School. Sorry, can I borrow your mic? In London, and a Bachelor of Science in Finance from National Taiwan University. Her passion and expertise, however, extend far beyond just researching companies and industries, as she is also an author of 2 published poetry books and holds a keen interest in human psychology and human behavior. A very complete human being. Please welcome Ms. Sophie Chu.
Hi everyone. I'm Sophie. I'm from AppWorks. I'm very honored to be invited today, and we are very happy to be a sponsor and a partner for this event. In fact, at AppWorks, we do host a pitching event actually at least twice every year, because we are a VC and also an accelerator based in Taiwan. So I'm very happy to be here today to see so many young faces that aspire to become an entrepreneur tomorrow. And at AppWorks, our mission is, we have a slogan, is by founder for founders. So our mission is to really help founder to build a biggest, greater Southeast Asia founder community. So we started in 2009 in Taiwan, but we expanded our focus to Southeast Asia since about 6 years ago. So that's why right now, among our founder community of more than 1,400 founders and more than 400 startups, there are about 30% that's based in Southeast Asia. And Indonesia definitely is one of the major focus. Obviously, it is the biggest economy in the region. So at AppWorks, from my own experience learning and working with founders, what really excites me is the passion we see on founders, because passion, it's very powerful. It is you build the stamina you build upon your passion, and the passion is why you can help you sustain through all the difficulties along the way. As we all know that the founder journey itself is long, tough, and lonely as well. So that's why all the investment we made, all the startup we take in, we usually very much focus on how much passion and mission they have. I myself, last year, I can share with you, I invest in 2 investment deals in Indonesia. One is iSolar, it's a SaaS company that aspired to become a Shopify in Indonesia. And then another one is called Eden Farm. It is an agri-tech that already become an enabler behind all the e-grocery name that you know, like Bukalapak, like Gojek, Grab, or even like newer like startup like Tiny Hub and all that. So for these founder, I think you are welcome to read our blog. We always highlight why we want to back the founder rather than the business. We believe that all type of business can be successful, but it is the founder that your determination that determines the success. So that's why today I hope that in your pitch, please do share with us why you are so passionate about your topic, why it is so important to you. So I'm really looking forward to all the pitch today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sophie, for your amazing speech. Last but not least, we have Mr. Anthony Wu, who might as well be the one who we are most familiar with. Mr. Wu was a graduate from Chungnyan Christian University with a Bachelor of Business Administration. He also used to serve as the president of Perpita in the past.
Nowadays, Mr. Anthony Wu is a founder of Aishira Technology Company. The promotion of the new southbound policy and caring for the women issue makes him want to found Aishira, the company that helps Taiwanese brands to enter the Indonesian market by selling feminine products through an e-commerce platform and purchasing agents. Please welcome Mr. Anthony Wu.
Pak Fajar, selamat siang. Good afternoon, everybody. I was nervous. I am nervous right now because I think I'm so glad that I can attend this kind of an occasion. I feel so proud of Indonesian students right now. Okay, because 20 years ago, I came to Taiwan in 1995. Are you guys born? Not yet. I'm still up in the air. Okay, so at the time when I came to Taiwan, actually we don't have this kind of opportunity. Okay, I was the president of Perpita before. on 2000. Yeah, I think it's on 2000 and 2001. We make a lot of activities like sports, like this kind of event, culture event, but we don't have this kind of change. So when I invited to become one of the judges, I was so excited because this is the opportunity for everyone, and we never have this kind of opportunity at that time. So I think you guys have to give applause to yourself, okay? Because it's not about the business, it's not about the it's not about the business, it's not about the money, it's not about everything. It's only about yourself, okay? It's about yourself, because to become entrepreneur is so lonely, guys. It's very lonely way, okay? Everybody will have a party every night, every weekend. They go to the 101, have a good good food and gathering together. But if you become an entrepreneur, you have to work on yourself, okay? And everyone will give you applause when you go down, okay? Believe me, okay? Even though you will say that I make a lot of like a target, but you know what? Everybody don't care about you. Don't think about others. Just think about yourself and then get up, Because business, like my business, Aishira, in Taiwan and in Jakarta is ADC, we have a lot of problem until today, okay? Actually, my company is minus, okay? You guys, minus? I mean that we put a lot of money, we invest a lot of money, but still minus. But, when we go down, when I go down about my feeling, about my team, but you know what, become entrepreneur is not only just one time. It's not only for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Even somebody are working until 10 years, 20 years, and they get studying better and better. Not like a new crazy rich. I think you guys know about these topics, huh? Okay, 26 years old guy become a crazy rich, but now, you know what? Where are they now? In the jail, okay, Indonesia, okay. So we can for me, we can have an imagine to become a success person in business or become entrepreneur, but don't think too fast, okay? In Indonesia, we have we call it mie instant, okay? But there are no success instant, okay? But if you want to go to the jail instant, there always be a way, okay? So again, thank you very much to have this opportunity, and good luck to everyone. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Mr. Anthony, for the enlightening words. And in today's final pitching day, the 6 teams that have successfully passed the previous round will extrapolate their business ideas further, legitimizing their ideas as business idea that is startup worthy.
Previously, during the qualifying rounds, participants focused mainly on the concept of the idea itself, allowing everyone from every background to participate, as anyone can have a bright idea. Heavy emphasis is put on the originality of the concept as well as visibility of the business idea in real life.
However, in the second round, participants are expected to have a better understanding of their plan of execution and their idea, and in this stage, we will be looking for ideas that have a clear demand, an absolute and comparative advantage to this competition, and a vision on how they plan to expand their business.
I would also like to remind for the audiences that you are not allowed to go to the restroom when we start the pitching competition. Okay, without further ado, let's begin today's final round. The first team that's going to tip off today's pitch will be Overcities. They will be pitching for an app that helps students to prepare for their higher education admission and scholarship.
A great concept that will definitely be welcomed by Indonesian diasporas anywhere in the world. Sounds interesting to you guys as well? Please welcome them, Overcities.
Good afternoon, judges, and hello everyone. My name is Calvin. I'm the co-founder of Overcities, an education technology company that aims to help Indonesian students to study abroad. before I jump to my presentation, let me ask a question for you guys. How many of you guys here that had a dream to study abroad before? May know? Alright, thank you. I saw some of you raising your hands. Well, this is actually related to my story. So this is me. I once had a dream to study abroad when I was in college because I was inspired by my friends who continued their study overseas and also got scholarship. And I thought applying scholarship for pursuing a master's degree was so easy until I found these several problems. So the first one, I was so confused in selecting the university and also the major that's suitable for my future career, and also what kind of scholarship that I can apply for. The second one, when I tried to find information regarding scholarship admission, it was so hard and no one guided me during the process. Until finally I end up subscribing some education consultants, but turns out they were so expensive and it didn't meet my expectation. However, I was not alone. However, I was not alone. There were more than 5.5 million other me in Indonesia, and surprisingly, only 67,000 students that can make it into study abroad, which means only 1.2%. And looking these pain problems and also the opportunity, that's why we created Overcities, an all-in-one platform to assist and guide students for higher education admission and scholarships. And this is our key features and also differentiation. And based on our experience with other competitor, for example, Scholars, well, Scholars can take 3 to 5 days in giving the recommendation regarding the scholarship, university, and also the major. But with Overcities, we can generate the recommendation within 1 minute by using the AI student-based profiling. And it was also hard for me to find the scholarship community groups because they were so scattered in a lot of platforms. But by having Overchat, you can find all kind of scholarship in one platform. And in terms of one-on-one mentorship, we don't only provide the chat-based communication, but also provide the video call to ease the communication. And this is also the interesting feature from us, which is the progress tracker. So we ensure that the students won't miss any deadline and we'll track every progress for the admission. And let's take a look on our application overview video.
Are you planning to study abroad, but doesn't know how to start? Well, look no further. Try Overcities. Get the recommendation of majors, universities, and scholarships that suit your profile in the blink of an eye. With our community chat group, meet like-minded people and support system during your applications. You can also get the personal review and advice from mentors or scholarship awardees. Track your progress and never miss the deadlines with our progress tracker. Now studying abroad is easier with Overcities.
You can also try our Overchat feature by scanning this QR code. And it's already sent as well in the group. So by having this kind of features, we are aiming to provide high convenience and also support for our users, but with an affordable price. And to achieve our goals, we divide our marketing strategy into 2 parts: business to customer strategy and business to business strategy. For the business to customer strategy, we aim to have these 3 main strategies: digital marketing, which includes the social media and online advertising. The second one, key opinion leaders through millennial influencers by promoting and creating the awareness. And the third one is community events, which aim to engage with our users through every event held. And on the business side, we're going to do partnership with universities by giving them exposure to be included in our scholarship dashboard feature, and also being the reliable media partner to promote events regarding education. And this is our revenue model. Our revenue stream come mainly from our subscription fee, university partnership, and also advertisement. And this is our 3 years milestone. In this year, we're going to start launching our website and also covering the Taiwan universities. And the next year, we're gonna start launching our application on Android and iOS version. And there's a new feature which is called Event to equip and assist the students to connect globally. And also the country coverage will be Asia Pacific universities. And the third year, we're gonna launch a new service, which is launch language preparation test and expand to the worldwide universities market. And this is our team, the 4 people behind Overcities, which are expertise in our field. And we are united by a vision to deliver a better education for Indonesia. So what are you waiting for? Start your higher degree with Overcities. Thank you.
Thank you, Overcities, for the pitch. May we invite all Overcities members to the stage to conduct the Q&A session.
Right. Let the Q&A begins.
Hi, thank you for the pitch. So I want to know, you said that the revenue model, one of it is a subscription, but when people use this, it's for just a short time, right? Subscription usually is for like a very ongoing demand, like media, right? Entertainment or music. But when students need to apply, it's only a certain time frame, right? So why do you think that's a good model, or maybe it's not going to be a major part?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. So basically, yes, we are going to use the subscription models, but we're also, as we mentioned on the 3 years milestones, and the second year we're planning to create an event features, which is the aim is to equip the people to keep subscribing, because after they got the scholarships and the admissions, for example, they're coming to Taiwan, and then this kind of like event features, they can actually find, for example, like cultural events and conferences and webinars that is actually provided in that country, so that they can get more experience into that. And beside that, we are like, so it also will help the students to adapt in the new countries.
I think you need to rethink about that, because for subscription, then it means it needs a very high stickiness for the student, the user that need your service. But event, it's not like every day, right? You probably won't have the capacity, and you won't create event like every day, right? So and for them, maybe not necessarily every event they would be interested in.
I would like to clarify a bit about the event. So basically, the event is not only like the event that we created for our students, but it's also like the, let's say, like information section of what kind of event around them. So that, for example, like Chinese classes, like free Chinese classes, or for example, like business competition, this kind of thing. So which is like the student wants to develop themselves, they can actually go through all the informations and, you know, like join this kind of event and get all the informations that they need, and they can directly apply from that platform as well.
All right, so you mean you still believe that the subscription will work because they need you as an information collector of all the possible events after they already apply and got into the school? I think you just need to rethink about it. You are at an ideation stage, so it's okay to explore all kind of possibility. So this is one advice that I would say, rethink about the model, because I think what you said is actually not the pain point here. I mean, it's also a pain point, but it's different. The first pain point you're solving is not enough clear information or information platform for all the universities, state application for that part. That's one. So for every startup at early stage, we encourage you to focus on one thing first, tackle that first, and then we do the next and do the next, expand by stage. what you're saying is different. Maybe it's a different pain point, it's a second pain point maybe. So that's why I feel focus on the first one, or maybe this is even more important, it's fine. Focus on one pain point first and test whether your solution can be proven to be having a strong product market fit, and then you can move on to the next. So that's what you probably need to rethink about it. Yeah. And I think the go-to-market looks fine, but any advice here further is I would encourage you to, because in the milestone you said 2022 is web version and Taiwan, universities in Taiwan, the coverage. But I'm not sure whether all the go-to-market or even the event, all those will also be done in 2022. But I think that's very important. If you can move fast, if you can have all that feature as well for 2022, even only with the Taiwan university in Taiwan. So that's another advice for you. Yeah.
At some point, I agree with Sophie, and my suggestion is because we have our former member called Hala Taiwan. Do you know? Yeah, it's kind of like a place and like you, the platform, and then I remember they started this idea just during their study, right? And because we accompany with them to do running their business. I think this idea, like Sophie said, you will face many obstacles, right? Because every month their feedback is different. Because because they need to get the revenue, right, from like a big company or a retailer to get some revenue or commission fee or loyalty. But every month he will come back and say, oh my God, it's so difficult, right? Because they don't have database. It's not enough database, and some company they are to reality, because they are businessmen. Because so my suggestion is this idea. If you want to do that, I think you need to make a decision, right? Just go ahead and go. I think we all can help you, and many friends can help you to do some research in Taiwan, and you can get many like very important feedback during every meeting, each meeting. So yeah, because for me, I can see you need to invest many money because you need many human resource, and you need many manpower to do like marketing, to be the sales, to host the event, to persuade the company to participate you. So yeah, that's my suggestion. So if you want it, just go ahead and one by one. Yeah.
Thank you.
How much you guys need the money?
For the first year is 3.1 million NTD.
The cost is 3 million.
For the first year, yeah.
Okay. What about when I can, if I give you 3 million, sorry, 3 million, when I can get back the money and I can get profit from it?
Oh, okay. So based on our projected income statement, so in the first year we're gonna have a minus, but starting on 2023 we're gonna have the surplus, and it's also refers to our target, which is going 30% every month by having the application.
What is the biggest reason you can make sure that on 2023 we can get the profit?
Because by starting our application, by launching application, it can build our market bigger, and also we're gonna do much more marketing to create awareness and also engage with our users, so we can reach our sales target in that year.
Do you know how many students that come to Taiwan every year?
Wait, okay, so from 2016, it's starting from 5,000, and it has 28% average annual increase. So in 2023, it expectedly will have almost 30,000 students in Taiwan.
Okay, so how many percentage will use this your application, your apps? Have you guys ever thought about it? I mean, that how many percentage will use your application?
We are aiming. Wait. Based on our target in the 2023, we are aiming to have 1,000 premium users.
1,000 premium users.
Yeah, so it's 10% of the
10,000, and then you collect, guys.
10%.
Can you guys collect money from them, from all these students?
Yes.
How much money you will charge them? I'm sorry. Can you guesstimate?
250,000 rupiah.
250. Oh, okay. So this is the price list. Okay.
Yes.
So if it's 1,000 users, so they will pay it for monthly? Yeah?
They can go for
Okay.
monthly or 3 months.
Okay. Oh, so they have a premium user for 3 months, okay? Okay.
All right, thank you.
So much.
All right, so moving on, the second team today hails from NCCU and took it as their name as well. They came up with an idea known as Kongsi, the first Indonesian cloud kitchen in Taiwan that offers a high variety of Indonesian food from one single kitchen. Thus,
That's the time. NCCU. The stage is yours.
So, hello everyone. We are Kongsi, an Indonesian cloud kitchen in Taiwan. So, let us introduce you to our persona, Santi. So, Santi Wang is a college student. She is half Indonesian and half Taiwanese. She craves for Indonesian food. However, there's a lack of variation and excitement in Indonesian food here in Taiwan. So, we are the first Indonesian cloud kitchen in Taiwan. We aim to sell the idea how to integrate Indonesian food all over the world. So inside Kongsi, we will have a lot of exciting Indonesian foods. Some of our menus will be gathered from our competition. Next, we also create our flavored beef noodle soup. Last but not least, we'll also sell viral Indonesian food from Indonesia. And in the future, we will create a partnership program with Indonesian restaurants in Taiwan and maybe to some influencers too. Our food will of course be approved by Indonesian and Taiwanese chefs, so it will guarantee to satisfy our customers. Next, Kongsi will provide two flavor profiles. The first one is normal style for those who don't really like stronger flavors. Next one is Indo style, that for those that really want to experience the great or the original flavor of Indonesia. What differentiates us from our competitors? Our first advantage is our insane adaptability. So Kongsi is a very consumer-driven cloud kitchen we use our consumers' response and we will update our menu quarterly. So basically, we will keep what the customers like and we will change what the customers don't like. Our next advantage is our higher efficiency. So as a cloud kitchen, we will have a lower cost and lower maintenance fee, and we see ourselves as a small kitchen with a high productivity. As for our demand analysis, is there any demand for Indonesian food here in Taiwan? Remember our she represents our survey data right here. So the majority of our respondents are Taiwanese, which is 66%. Most of them haven't tried Indonesian food yet, and they want to try it given the opportunity. As for our you can see this news article right here. This news article proven to us that even for us Indonesian in Taiwan, we will have a stable or constant demand for Indonesian food.
Now, for our marketing strategy, besides any conventional social media marketing, we'll plan to hold an annual food bazaar that consists of our own brands and also cooking competition. In this competition, anyone could participate and show off their culinary skills on how to cook with a certain theme. So, for example, this year's theme is Indonesian soup-based food cuisine. So, chefs, business owners, and also, especially migrant workers, could then compete with each other with their own unique recipes. And what will the winners get in return? The winners will get in return either their recipes being purchased by us, or we work alongside them and giving them royalties, or also we will hire them as our chef and mentors in our kitchen. Now let's move on to the financials. We estimated that a kitchen that could accommodate our needs will cost roughly around 600,000 NTD. And if our matured kitchen could produce up to 7,500 orders per month at 175 NTD each, we'll still have a net income of 70% of the revenue after deducting any variable, fixed, and tax costs. And if our calculations are correct, we will be able to open a brand new kitchen every quarter of the year, and it keeps on compounding. And in the future, we plan to have a full coverage of the country while still keeping the business model viable enough to be executed. So we have come up with some strategies and milestones and what we will try to achieve in the first 3 years. In the first year, we will develop our own annual bazaar event that holds our cooking competition and also begin developing our app. Because Kongsi is very customer driven, so we will plan to introduce something like customer loyalty and rewards program. In this program, customers could vote on what menu will be featured in our kitchen next quarter and also what menu they like the most. And in the second year, we will begin implementing some strategies on how to increase our profit margins. First of all, transitioning into a farm-to-table business will greatly reduce our food supply costs, increase our SOPs, and also we could develop it tailored to our needs. And second of all, customers that usually order our food through third-party delivery apps could now order through our apps. And we aim to incentivize those that order our app by giving exclusive discounts and promos, thus reducing the need of using third-party delivery apps. And last but not least, in the third year, given that now we already have the market, facilities, and expertise, or in general, a better understanding of the field, will open opportunities for brands to expand their businesses using our services. And by the end of the year, we already have a full coverage of Taiwan and also reach 90% brand awareness throughout the country. So together with Kongsi, we aim to have a successful business model that could integrate Indonesian food through everywhere around the world. Thank you.
Thank you, NCCU, for the pitch. May we invite all NCCU members onto the stage to conduct the Q&A session. And let us begin.
Can I clarify one thing? So you want to open that cloud kitchen and launching your own brand of Indonesia food? That's the first step. Is that so?
Yes.
And have you thought about just do the cloud kitchen but serve the already existing Indonesian restaurants in Taiwan?
To answer that question, we already consider amount of consideration about that. But after our mentoring session, one of our mentors will ask us if we plan to have a kitchen in Taiwan, then the target market should be the Taiwanese, not the Indonesian, because there is the larger market of it. And we have searched into Indonesian restaurants in Taiwan. They mostly target market it to Indonesians and migrant workers here. So we plan to integrate both of them in our kitchen so we could reach in Taiwanese market and also Indonesian market.
So you mean you don't want to work with them because their TA is too narrowed?
Oh, we will also want to work with them, but as we in our strategy in the year 3 partnerships. So in this partnership, existing Indonesian restaurants could then work with us, and we could promote their menu, and also they could begin selling in our kitchen as well.
So, have you tried to launch a restaurant brand and to create menu to cook? What's the plan of that operation? I mean, are you from this specialty, or who can cook, or who knows how to run a restaurant?
Well, if that's me personally, I only go to how to eat. So if we'll bring chefs from Indonesian also and from Taiwan, so they could come together and come up with a menu, with our fusion menu.
So you haven't thought about what kind of menu you want to create?
We only talk about the general style, like maybe fusion food, like for example, rendang flavored beef noodle soup, and then viral trends. And then we will have maybe invite expertise like from Indonesian chef and Taiwanese chef. Maybe they collaborate and cook something.
Okay, so here's my advice. You're talking about cloud kitchen, but it's really a model. The model itself is okay. It's proven to work in many places. We invested in a company called Yummy in Indonesia. I think some of you may heard of them. Yes. So to run a cloud kitchen, it requires, strong B2B ability to attract these restaurants to work with you. And then you need to have a very high level of operation efficiency. How to lay out use the space to the maximum, how many people, how to increase the overall utilization, like every kitchen at least, maybe from your number, you need at least 7,500 meals, something like that. All the operation metrics need to be run at a very high efficiency level. So that itself is a model, and I think, it's proven, so it will work. But for you, I think what you are lacking now is you want to use your own brand, own restaurant brand to kick off to provide trendy or real or Taiwanese adjusted Indonesia restaurant flavor. So the problem is not about having this model. Your problem first is what is the brand, what is the food, what is the menu, where to find a cook. Actually, finding a cook is very hard. It's not easy in Taiwan. If you really start talking to restaurant people, their biggest top pain is how to hire, because the turnover is so high. Nobody wants to work in a restaurant actually, because it's so tough. The pay is so low. So actually hiring is very, very tricky. But for you, so I think while you provide the model, actually I quite like the model and your DNA, you guys, where you come from, and the proposal is unique. What is now not currently existing in Taiwan and Indonesia restaurant, I also believe it should be more. And all the go-to-market sounds great. But what you are really lacking is the first step. What's the food you want to provide? A restaurant, the survival, the only thing is whether it's really tasty, the food. So I think you are lacking that first step, really first step. And the second thing is, I think it's okay to work with the restaurant first, because you need a higher utilization. Once you have a kitchen, you need it to be run at 24 hours if possible. Then you can make the maximum profit out of it, right? Because you pay rental, right? Every minute you pay the rental. So I think it's okay, like while you are cooking your brand, to launch a brand, it needs time, right? You need time to build that in people's mindset. Like, then everybody start to know, oh, Gongxi, the food is great. But it takes time. While it's taking time, you can work with other already, although the TA is only Indonesian people, but at least they have, daily demand. At least they are proven to be a restaurant, stay there for at least some years. So I think partially you can still work with them, right? To digest the utility, you're the cook you hire, the people you hire. So actually for me, I think what you propose now is a model and you need to be run at higher efficiency. So you by working with other brand at the same time, cooking with your own brand, it makes more sense. That's what you probably need to rethink about it. But again, I think what you propose here is very creative and I really like about it. But I feel you guys are lacking the first step, as I said. Yeah.
Okay. I want to know about how many, you said that 7.5K orders per month. Is it per month or a day?
Per month.
Per month. It means that daily you deliver 250. So that's the problem. How do you make sure that in 1 month you can gather 250 orders because you don't have the brand? That's the first. The second, I agree with Sophia because she said about partnership. Partnership is the best. I think it's the quickest way to make your brands up. The point is, if you at the second year, if you build your own brand, do you think your partnership will join with you? Because it becomes their competitors. So my question is, how do you ask them to become your partner, but is on the second year you actually become their competitors?
So we studied heavily on the Just Kitchen model. Just Kitchen is a cloud kitchen currently operating in Taiwan. Partnership on brand. Like the first step that they did is they developed their own brand first, and then after that they could partnership with others. So because one of the reasons that to have any partnerships in the first place, because we through our mentoring session, like we keep being asked like, why franchise? Because franchise fee is like 15%, and if we allocate our revenue to 15%, whilst didn't develop our own brand, after our franchise contract is finished, then what do we have? Like, we will still need to develop our own brand first, and then after that, we have the expertise, and then maybe brands would like, oh, this Gongxi have the manpower, have the demands, have the facilities. Maybe I want to work with them, and then after that we could give them our percentage of revenue.
I'm so sorry, but the time is up. So thank you for your answers, but we'll move on to the next team. And thank you for the judges as well.
Okay, for the third team today, Speakit planned and built a Chinese language learning app that connects Indonesian to Taiwanese students. However, their utilization of AI is groundbreaking as it will save manpower and time, making it efficient. Please welcome Speakit.
Good judges and audience. So we'll begin our presentation now. Enjoy the stage.
你好，我是志光，我目前是大一的学生，我是 What is civil engineering in Chinese?
Enrico, what are you doing?
I'm preparing for my Chinese presentation. Can you help me?
Oh, do you mean? 你好，我是志光，我是大一土木系的。我今天要报告的是工程数学吗？
What? How come your Chinese is so good when we just arrived here? I used many learning Chinese apps before, but there is no apps that can help me going through my university life and all of my courses. My other friends also tried Chinese tutor courses, but
they still have the same problem as me. Based on the survey shown, most of Indonesians came to Taiwan with zero or limited knowledge of Chinese, and only 38% of them have formal Chinese learning before.
Oh, I feel you. I was clueless at that time before. I tried many Chinese learning apps before I found Speakit, such as Pondi. It's an all self-learning courses, but it didn't provide me a feedback from tutor. But in Speakit, I got one-on-one or grouping session with tutor, and as well unlimited self-learning courses. And then I tried Lingo, but the course curriculum was too generic. But in Speakit, there is a course where I can learn a lot of vocabularies from my major, such as biology, engineering, and lastly, I tried iTalki and Tutimi. They've got this learning platform, but it wouldn't really give me the experience of what kind of life in Taiwan. But in Speakit, Xiao Lao Shi features. In Xiao Lao Shi features, I can have a direct conversation with my seniors that already studying in Taiwan, and then learn more about the culture and a lot of things. So on top of that, Speakit has conducted one-on-one interview with Indonesian Mandarin teacher and also our high school students. And we came up with 2 main points. The first one is limited learning environment and also unsuitable learning materials for study purpose. And then Speakit, compared to our competitors, we are all one solution for you and me to excel our Chinese language. A natural learning experience. So judges, please open our app and I will walk through how our product works. In the main page, there will be some recommended courses provided to book your class. And there is a middle button here, which is my courses. And then in my courses here, you will see some ongoing classes that will be shown and also your friends' learning progress. And then in my profile, you can have your learning history as well as your personalized dictionary. So for the technical part, Rafael will help me to go for it.
Thank you, Maggie, for the introduction. Now let's move on to see a glimpse of how our application works. So assuming that we are all new users and just installed our application in the mobile phone, we will be brought through a series of questions that will assess our reading skills and then our listening skills, and lastly, the speaking skills. Our AI has been trained with the Taiwanese Chinese dataset, so it will assess our speaking skills based on how Taiwanese usually speaks. And after completing all of the placement test questions, the users will be allocated with their initial learning level, and then after completing all of the registration procedures, they will be able to access all of the resources based on the subscription plan that they desire.
So the next one, we do an interview, and through the interview that we conducted, that more than 70% of them find that our product will be effective and helpful to their study journey. We got a really great product, but is there a demand for it? Indonesia itself has 255 million population, and 50% of them are youth, and the amount of scholarship and intention to study abroad has exponentially risen. As you can see here, in 2016, there's only 5,000 Indonesian students came to Taiwan to study, but it has risen by 207% over the 5 years. And there's in 2021, resulting in 14,000 Indonesian students in Taiwan. Therefore, we can enlarge our target market. Following the trend, we expect that Indonesian students coming to Taiwan will be 45,000 in the following years. In 2021, there's 60,000 of overseas students are Southeast Asian students, supported by government scholarship, and we also can enlarge our target market here. After we expand to B2B, Speakit can integrate the Chinese curriculum at school, and we plan to reach around 200 Indonesian high school students in private school. So why now? The pandemic has proven that online learning is preferable, and we as digital Chinese learning platform has all-in-one solution and having a natural learning experience.
So in terms of our revenue model, we have 2 options. The first one being the group discussion learning, and the second one being one-on-one learning with the teacher. We also have the option of using SpeakCoin. which is our on-demand currency, which users can use in order to use our features without subscribing. So we have conducted a survey with high school students, and 94% of them said that the app is very, very interesting and they would really try it if it is available. And 70% of them said the price is quite reasonable. In terms of our go-to-market strategy, we'll first focus on the key opinion leaders and also on institutions. After that, we'll try to engage with the youth using our social media platform.
Sorry, time is up. Thank you for your presentation, but we'll have to cut it off there. Thank you so much. So thank you, Spigot, for the pitch, and we would like to welcome all members onto the stage to conduct the Q&A session.
And let the Q&A session begin.
Can I see the subscription fee, or what is it called? Is it called a subscription fee or what? Okay. So this is for 1 year period or
It will be per month.
per month?
Yeah.
Okay. What was that the sound? Okay, so the monthly is 2,000 and one-on-one class is 7,016.99. What about the Speakcoin? Can you explain more?
Sure, for our Speakcoin, you can use it as actually a currency. For 200 NTDs, you can have a session with the teacher, a one-on-one session with teacher for around 20 minutes.
I mean, we top up like that?
Yes, it's like a top-up based. So
it's a
users
top-up
can
based.
try our features without subscribing first.
Okay. And the second one about the one-on-one session. Can you go back to the one-on-one? So who's going to be the 小老师? Who is going to be the? How do you find all these resources?
Sure. So for the tutor itself, it will be Taiwanese people, so users can interact with the native speakers because we believe that it's very important in the learning of speaking and also listening skills. But for 小老师 features, it's going to be their seniors in in Taiwan. Sorry. So it's for them to learn the culture, because when we arrive here, it is also important to learn about the culture in Taiwan and not only language itself.
Okay. How come you guys make sure the quality of the teachers?
Sure, we have this discussion during the mentoring session, and we will first open the recruitment, and after that we will have our own training session in order to ensure that all of the teachers will follow our SOP.
Okay, who is going to be the trainer?
We are going to recruit curriculum experts from universities such as SITA, because they are very well known for their language learning classes. So this is to ensure that all of the teachers will have proper experience before teaching.
So the
this.
teacher is coming from the academic, but that's not from the society. So it's from the academic.
Yes, they will still come from academic background, and they will be trained by the experts from SITA.
Okay, so is the teachers, about the students and the teachers, they can talk, by themselves, isn't it? Okay, one-on-one, okay? What about after? If the teachers want to teach them, directly without going through with your application, how do you guys solve it?
Sure. Well, we have to consider about the problem of the teacher stealing our students, but we have also designed a model of basically if they taught a lot of students and all of the students gave them good reviews, they will have extra bonus. And this extra bonus is also being used by well-known apps such as Gojek, because Gojek also has this problem at start, where the driver can basically steal the users from the applications, but they use this kind of basically bonus of ensuring that good drivers will have more benefits in staying in the application itself.
Okay, how much money we will pay?
So because the 小老师 features, it will be more into, we will hire some of these senior students that came here. So we will just, based on this Taiwanese rate, part-timer rate, so we will make it as 200 per hour.
200 per hour.
Yes.
Oh, it's higher than working in Taiwan.
Yes.
What about the safetyness?
The safetyness of the students. I think
Yeah.
we can have this chatbot like the Airbnb one, that there are some words that are prohibited to be said and somehow. So I think that's more into the cybersecurity stuff to ensure that there are only some good words that can only be shared, and there is no phone, cell phone or additional social media that can be added outside of this chatbot.
Okay, what about if there is no words? I mean, there's like some website, like a dirty website. How do you guys make sure that all these teachers are okay?
Sure, because I came from the computer science background, and this is a very well-known problem in the application development. And basically, they banned all the usage of links, and also it's very easy to have a dictionary of basically banned words, and this can be used very, very intuitively and very, very accurately. Sure. No, it's basically.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Body language.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. How do you guys make sure that all the teachers are quality teachers?
Sure.
I think for the one-on-one session, it will be recorded so that the students can also repeat it. So by this means of this recording, this also can ensure the safetyness of the students and also the teacher. Thank you.
So what exactly is the AI here? When you say AI?
So that's a very interesting question. So because when we tried any language learning app, it's basically just actually a multiple choice question where you can learn by yourself. But the AI itself is used in the speaking and listening section. Because when you try to train your speaking, it's very important to have proper tone, right? So the AI itself can basically detect whether or not you have proper tones. And because it is being trained with data set that's trained by the Taiwanese speakers, it will also ensure that you have the correct you will have the proper tone and fluency as the Taiwanese, because it will compare how you speak.
You will train your AI model with the pronunciation.
Yeah. So the AI itself is actually already trained. That's why it can be used in the demo just now.
So, you mean the one you just showed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Sure.
okay. I see. So you are the computer science background. Anybody in any education or language background? Okay.
Yeah, but just to clarify, like two of my teammates have basically done research, and they have contacted a lot of Mandarin teachers and asked them whether or not like how to design a good curriculum and who to contact in order to have some curriculum experts in the team.
I think when you start a startup, it's always better if you hold your core technology within your own team. So like you can build the app, you can train the AI, and although not coming from a specialty, but you do spend time, study the curriculum and all that, it's great. But when you say you want to hire somebody to be the one to be in charge, to design the class, that's a risk factor here. I mean, for us as investor, we would feel like, oh, then what if this guy left? Well, you don't hold the core ability to design the class, to know how to train a teacher and all that. So the founding team is very important at the very initial stage, that you guys what you want to do is what you are capable, and you can learn to do that as well. It's fine, but that's pretty important. And I think what you try to do is a lot. There's really a lot here. It's fine, but there's multiple things here, because there's AI model training the pronunciation. There is this sort of like not like a marketplace, but like a online teaching edutech kind of thing also happening. But I would still again emphasize, as when you start, you try to start with one thing, one pain point, one solution first. So we take in at least 50 startups every year, and in the last 2 years, there are already in my mind, I can already say there are 2 teams doing AI-based pronunciation correction, that type of topic. They only do that. One of them just got into YC this year, and there are 2 PhD based in US using the kind of AI model as well, training English pronunciation. So it's also, as long as you just try to find this one pain point, focus on it, you can even go to YC. So don't overcomplicate things. Try to stream down further what you want to do, what you can do, and just prove the product market fit there. I think that would be more important.
Sure, thank you for the advice.
Yeah. And by the way, it's very noisy out there when they present. I'm not sure whether it's your team member or it's a Perpita team here, but please let the speaker can have a better environment to present.
Right, thank you so much. And time is up, so we'll move on to the next team. Thank you so much for being
Thank you.
So the fourth team of today hails from quite a distance, and to make it easier for them to present their ideas effectively today, they will be here in the form of a pre-recording. However, it's good to know that the pre-recording was only recorded in one take, and they aren't allowed any second chances to make it fair for everyone else.
And to have a guess of what half they came up with, I can tell you that it's an idea that will certainly be appreciated by Indonesian diaspora, as they plan to build an app that outsource and train local guides, giving them quality jobs and connect them to trip planners to make their next trip memorable. Without further ado, let's give applause to Dagang.
Hello everyone, we are from Dagang. So the last time we went on a holiday, we couldn't find a good places to go and how to get there, with bus being missed, getting lost, and not understanding the locals. It's safe to say that it was a mess. This is why we decided to create Touravel. It is a way to connect Indonesian-speaking tour guides who are experienced with traveling around the city with tourists. We mainly focus on walking tours and locations that could be easily visited in under a day. Even if the trip was only half a day or one that could last for a couple of days, travel guides are your travel friends on demand. Just imagine how fun it will be to go on a spontaneous trip without all the hassle. So, how are we going to execute this? Within the first 3 months, we plan to gather our team and develop our app. Our target market is mainly university students, more specifically Indonesian students. According to research on the internet, Indonesian students are the third largest foreign student in Taiwan with about 3,000 students. And close to 90% of foreign students are working part-time as they study here in Taiwan. With a lot of students always on the search for new experiences, we think that it is possible to not only attract a large number of users, but also to have enough guides to help and make our ideas into a reality. We plan for our team to recruit and train our guides by the 6 months before our app trial on the 9th month and our launch on 12th. And in the long term, we are hoping to bring this app into a global market, introducing them to different countries. And here is our marketing plan during the app trial. To increase sales volume and generate new users by 15 to 30%, we plan to use 15% of our marketing budget for media advertising through social media, including Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We then also plan to use 30% of our budget to put up discounts for new users, such as cashback, 2+1 discounts, and other future discounts. To enhance image, name recognition, and reputation, 10% of our budget for public relation, including press conferences, speech making, feature articles, and community relation. As shown in our ADA model, we will first put out articles and other advertisements to attract the attention of our target market. Next, to maintain their interest, we will be posting through social media and web content. Lastly, to obtain their desire for our trip and take action to purchase them, we plan to do so by giving out early bird promotions and other promotion offers. As we researched further, we found that Taiwan requires tour guides for them to own a license, which includes foreign language tour guide exam subjects, exam qualification, training service, and license validity and issuance. To recruit our guide, we'll make a webinar to attract for job application. And for those who are interested and apply, we'll organize a bootcamp training that will cooperate with the government's tour guide certification. And this will be held in 3 areas of Taiwan. Just like any other jobs, there will be an interview and a simulation on how the actual tour will be like, followed by a trial on the app, and the guide will be verified according to the customer's review. The prices of each trip will be determined by its tour guide and will be getting about 30% commission from the set price. And you might be wonder what makes us different from apps like KKday and Klook. Well, you see, we aim to create an app that is easily accessible and affordable. Users could customize their trip to their comfort, and even though each individual has a variety of needs and we may be employee dependent, they are full of guides with a variety of trips to fulfill their different needs. We also think that going forward, there are opportunities for us to recruit local guides and other foreign guides, and maybe expand them further to other countries. And as for our threats, well, we are still in the middle of facing the pandemic. There may be some government policy that could be a hindrance for people to travel. And next, we have our app layout. When you open the app, you will see the login page where users can put in their data. Once you log in, you will immediately see city option to visit and ask for information regarding your trip. The app then will show a selection of guides and trips to appeal to users. We also have some section to save trips that they're interested in and another for their bookings, allowing them to review them after the trip is done. We also provide a chat section for users and to contact their guides and modify their trips when needed. And lastly, we have our profile page. So that is all from us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dagang, for the pitch. And I think they will be present in the screen to conduct the Q&A session. So may we have Dagang on the screen? Then let's begin the Q&A session.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Can you hear us, right? After your presentation, I think I still really understanding how you can advantage and how to get the revenue. Can you back to your presentation?
So we will get about 30% of the price that are set by the guides. So each trip might have different prices according to the trips that are set. So that's how we'll be gaining our revenue.
Okay, my advice is because of your remote online pitch and you speak, actually you can learn because you need, because you when you during you present, you can see us, you can see the judge. Can you see us?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So if you can see us, I think you during your present, I think maybe you can more pay attention or reaction, because for me, my feeling you just talk and just one by one, like you just read the book, you know, because if you can see us our reaction, maybe next time you can. Okay. So yeah, but the same. I mean, maybe you can try to maybe some part you can just take a small second to let people to understanding, not just for okay. So talk. Okay. Okay, because I on Starboard we service many. We have some member they do almost the same business model, and but for now, I think it's very difficult because for example, for sure now it's have a COVID-19, so that will be more difficult. So how do you do? What's your plan to during even now? It's not very clearly for the future. So what's your plan to if you want to doing to 2022?
Well, we researched according to plusone.org, like even though there are a downfall in tourism, but the government also would like to advertise domestic tourism in Taiwan. So we believe that, especially with COVID-19, there are less cases now. I think people are more willing to travel around Taiwan right now.
Okay. For me, if I'm investor, I will very care about that because, for example, I'm an investor. I thinking, yeah, your idea is great, and I want to invest in you. So that will be my concern. So yeah, maybe now it's not really for a scenario now. It's quite difficult to develop your business, but like you say, you need to do many advertisement, right? You need to do like promoting, marketing, everything. But if I'm an investor, I will more care about if I invest in you and how can be a return and I can see the clear process.
Can you go back to the guide? Who is gonna be your guide? You have that PPT? Because I want to know, because traveling experience depends on the guide. Yeah. So how do you guys make sure that your guide is the quality of the guide, and then yeah, and why we should pick you, not take the KK Day? Can you guys more explanation? Thank you.
So as we mentioned before, to be a tour guide in Taiwan, you need to be certified, and there are examinations. And to attract the guides, will be attracting them through a seminar and providing boot camps to prepare them for the examination to be certified as a tour guide in Taiwan. So I think that will be allow them to be qualified.
And to add it on, actually, because the app that focuses on local tour guide like Indonesians are not, I don't think I've seen much in Taiwan. So I think that could be our specialty. And as for how we select our guide, of course, we will hold some training like bootcamp, and then we will go through a series of selection by working together also with the government, like on how they can pass the licensing, and I think that would help in the process of the selection.
Okay,
And,
the local guide is Indonesian, yeah? Okay, what about the license of the guide? Because in Taiwan, we need the license. So
yes.
So is the students will have go to the go through with all the exam qualification with the Taiwan's what it call? It's Taiwan's government to take that license before and again apply to you.
Yes, but one thing that another of our specialty, I guess, is that we will try to work with the government, because from what we have researched, that the government actually provides like a few of the agents that are certified in tour guide training, and we can work together with them. And after they pass all the training, they can apply for the license immediately. So I think, and one of the capital that most of our capital will be using on actually for the training and the marketing. And this part is going to use quite a lot of money to kickstart our business. Yes, for the qualification part. But we think that it is very important.
I'm Sophie. So I see you have 5 people in the team. Any of you will become a tour guide?
This one, because she loves traveling. Yeah.
So you will take the exam, the license here in Taiwan? Are you planning to do that?
Are you planning to get a license?
Right now, no, but maybe maybe
Oh.
I will if we will develop the app. I will try first to get the license if it's possible for me.
Yeah, I will also try if we happen to develop our app.
Why you want to do this topic? What like who initiated the idea? Why you want to do this topic?
Because for me, I like to travel, but my Chinese is not good. And then I would like to travel like to Taiwan places that unusual Taiwanese places, but it's hard for me and to find the information is also hard. And I think it will be easier if the guide is Indonesian, so I can talk with Indonesian to them.
All right. I think my advice is do that first. Try to become a tour guide yourself first, and then you will know how to really make this potential idea work. I mean, even with COVID, it's fine. We see startup with similar idea in starting from Hong Kong. They actually already find a way to create a SOP to train and recruit tour guide in Southeast Asia, like Bali, like Thailand. But I think because you guys are students, so it's fine. But so my suggestion is try to be a tour guide first, and then you will know what to do next. And it's not impossible even under COVID, but you need to pay action first. That's it. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Ms. Sophie, for the advice, and for Dakang, thank you for the pitch. And we'll be moving on for the next team. The next team will be the first moving solution for foreigners in Taiwan. They provide a multilingual app to help you move around easier, as it shows from the slogan. Moving has never been this easy before. May we invite Move It onto the stage to share your pitch.
The stage is yours. Good luck.
Hello, good afternoon, judges, esteemed guests, and beloved friends. My name is Jessica, this is Richie, and we are from Move It. So, it all starts from a problem.
Hi guys, my name is Karin, and I'm an international student. You know what? I have to move every semester break. What a nightmare. It's also very time consuming. Last time, I even had to miss 2 days of work. Plus, I even called a moving company, but they didn't even speak English. See my sprained ankle? Yeah, that's what happened since I need to move all the things by myself too.
Which is why here in Move It, we understand your concern. Which is why we will pack your things, move your things, and clean your room all the way while you can go back and relax.
Wait, what if I want to go back to Indo?
Well, no worries. We also provide a storage facility for you. So Karin, you can go back to Indo without all that weight in your mind. Now, there are around 900,000 foreigners here in Taiwan. And based on our survey, each person can move up to 2 times and spend up to 5,000 NT dollars. So you see that there is such a big potential here. This industry worth around $4.69 billion. And if we just want to tap around 15% of that, and considering that we are the market leader, we can achieve 700 million NT dollars as our obtainable market.
So how does it work? So we aim to create a stress-free moving experience. Here in Move It, customer can order our service through digital platform, ultimately an app. However, for our MVP, we're using a web, which you can access right now. So it's very simple. All you need to do is to log in and put your data, when you want to move, what you need, how much your things are. And our English-friendly customer service is going to help you with all your problems. We also add CCTV, which will help you monitor the moving in real time, so no slip of a hand, and a QR code to enhance your unpacking experience. We will try our MVP this year in Taipei and New Taipei City, since that's where the most foreigners are.
Now, let's talk about the business model. So, regular moving companies, what do they have? They have vehicles, they have trucks. So, we were thinking, let's be a little bit different. Let them have theirs, and we're the one who's going to use them. So, we are going to partner with them and negotiate a contract in order to operate. This kind of business model is going to be beneficial for the both of us because now Move It can operate with much less risk and expand much faster compared to others, while they can tap new potential they could have never done before. On top of that, we are going to take 20% commission for each transaction as our revenue. Now, what's a good product for if nobody knows what it is, right? So we are going to have a strategic alliance with complementary service. What are these complementary service? When you move, that means you are looking for new places to stay. So we are going to partners with a house search app such as 591. And also foreigners. Okay, so foreigners, we in Taiwan, we are very close knit. And where do you get most of your information? Facebook groups. Okay, so boom, we can provide our product there. And also foreign student organization such as TKUSA. I'm in that group. And when I first moved here, this group really helps me to move. But what if this organization can have less burden and have us do their service instead?
Well, convenience is our key value, but they won't get it until they try it themselves. We plan to run coupons promotion to actually let them try and let them do raffle codes to invite new users to use the app. And we aim to let them try and actually dependent on our service. So number 2 is word of mouth. Word of mouth is very important in building a trust in a community. So we're gonna play to our advantage and actually do a massive promotion into communities. And lastly, micro influencers. You see, Facebook and Google Ads is kind of pricey and not as efficient in this stage of a business. So we think that a stamp of approval from a friend or an influencer would values more compared to seeing an ad on a social media platform. What makes us different? These are 3 things that you need to know. 1, we are the first and only moving company that caters towards foreigners' needs. We understand our customers' pain points because we are our own target customers. And then by our business model, we can expand faster since we are low asset and bear a lower risk. And lastly, we are a data-driven company. So customers use our platform and we collect their data. So we know when and what will they need when they will move next time. And this data enables us to do group moving, which was impossible before. So boom, you can move together with a lower cost. We believe that our solution is applicable and needed worldwide. So there are gonna be a lot of opportunities out there. In our first few years, we're going to perfect our product by doing an MVP and raise brand awareness. And of course, we want to expand our service to all of Taiwan and eventually adding a new language, which is Spanish. And for the last years, we're going to expand our service to our neighboring countries because we realized that
Thank you for the pitch, and may we invite all Move It members on the stage to conduct the Q&A session.
Okay, and then we proceed to the Q&A session.
So, hi. So, I have a question. What's your really value proposition here? Is it moving or is it English service?
It's actually both because what we want is this is an all-in-one one-stop service because moving companies, it exists now, but an English moving service, it has not existed. So that will be our value proposition.
So then the entire presentation is lacking. How are you going to help to move? Are you going to build your own logistic company?
No. Like we said, we are going to partner with existing companies, but
so you are going to provide a translator to them?
in a way, it's not only a translation, but we also provide the app, which they don't have. We are going to provide the promotion strategy, how to be very aggressive in attaining these markets that we have never done before.
I see. So you want to build an app for people to search for English service, and then you provide a translator to your logistic partner. I see. Okay. I think it's not entirely impossible, but then it's just in my mind. I'm not sure how valuable, how strong the value this proposition is. Yeah. So why do you want to do this topic?
Well, okay, so can I make this a little bit? So this actually stems from our member here, Karin. She actually has this problem last summer, but it's not because she sprained her ankle, it's because she's going to miss her flight, and she almost did because she has to move. So we thought, well, we were discussing what should we do for Pitch It. We're going, hey, this is a problem that I have right now. And we think, I do have that problem also. So we also contacted our friends. Hey, do you have this problem? Is this a viable product that we can sell? And they said, yes, this is a problem. Because why? In Tampang University, we can have our own rent. We can rent a room in which in which we can stay there for a year or two. But some of my friends who are in other universities, they have to move at least 4 times because each semester they have to move dorms. They cannot keep that dorm for themselves. So this is a real problem that every student, at least foreign students, encounter.
Yeah. Then have you tried to talk to any, I don't know, like moving company or individual that ask, hi, what if I provide a translator for you? Do you think did you try to do that kind of survey?
Yep. So we contacted one private mover. He doesn't have anything, and he only have a Facebook page. So from we see his page and we analyze what is going on, because he actually provides a good service, because he was once a Navy, I think, but he doesn't have this capacity, this business capacity in order to expand. So we are going to help these kinds of private movers in order to fulfill our operations.
So how much he was willing to share with you?
Okay, so we haven't negotiated, we haven't come in the conclusion for our negotiations, but he mentioned that for his service from Tamshe to Iling, that is around 2,000, and for packing service that's around $1,000. But we are trying to negotiate more because frankly for us that is a little bit too expensive. I don't think foreigners or students can actually afford that.
Then why only talk to one? There should be a lot of this kind of mover.
Yes, but we only have approached one, and only one have contacted us back.
You mean you approached several?
Yes, not too much, but enough, I think.
Why they don't contact you back?
We are not sure. Maybe the Facebook page was old, or that it's not running again.
Did you call them directly, or?
We contacted their Facebook page.
Why not just call them?
Because because I don't know, for me personally, calling is not as polite. It's not as polite because we are going as a business partner, not as a customer. So that's why.
I think it's fine. For founder, you need to be shameless. you need to do whatever to make it work. So that probably would be the advice for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the founder need to be shown to bake something. Because I think your problem is for student. I agree. Sophie said is actually you need to ask more like a private because for if you want to cooperate with like a logistics company bigger or moving company bigger moving company. Actually, your business model, for my opinion, is like you're their marketing company, right? To help them to reach more potential client. And after you build up this community, after they will keep you off, right? Because they can do buy and sell, and they copy and then learn all your idea, like your app, because they have a more finance or more bargaining power to replace you. And the second is even for student, right? But for me, my experience, if you are working there, a foreigner work there, if you get a working visa or you have family there, actually they all have their Taiwanese friend there. So maybe they will ask a Taiwanese friend to ask. And as I know, if you want to package or moving your products, your stuff, actually you just need to ask your Taiwanese friend to post on the PTT. I think after not just few hours, you have many like kind of this individual company, or they will contact you, and they just lower they will provide a very lower price for that. So that's why I say if you want to focus on the foreign market, foreigner in Taiwan, student I think will be very clearly. But for us, people already live there for many years, maybe it's easier to ask a friend to help. We need to think about that.
Thank you so much.
So, can you go back to the market? How big is the market? The market. Okay, stop. Next one. Or maybe before. Yeah. So the ARC holders is 871,000. So how many is it all the students or all the foreigners? All the foreigners.
It's all the foreigners.
Okay. What about the students? How many percentage? You guys know about that?
No, but
not really.
Calculated into one.
Okay, so it's including the Indonesian workers, migrant workers, including. Okay, do you guys know your market is too small? Because can I give 2 minutes or 3 minutes, please? Okay, so the market is too small because if you minus with the migrant worker, they don't move. Okay, they don't move. That's the first one. The second one, how many students are moving from first place to the second place? How far it is? Have you guys thought about it?
Yeah, sure.
How far?
It depends on where they are living.
Okay, for example, in Tanshui, Tamkang, okay?
Yeah.
How far it is? Yeah, around Tamkang, okay?
It's around 3 kilometers from the Tamkang dorms to the cluster of
Okay, from the from the dorms to the outside is all about 3 kilometers. Okay, what about from the outside? You know, maybe moving to another apartment. Yeah, how far it is?
Sorry, about apartments?
Yeah.
From different cities?
Yeah.
Oh, usually our based on our Tamkang
Experience,
student
yeah.
experience, usually students from Tamkang goes to Shilin,
Mhm.
so Shilin or Hongshulin. So that is around 7 kilometers.
Okay, so I want to the market is too small. Okay, the market is too small, and your business is easy to be replaceable. Okay, first because like Sophia says, if we hire the people who can understand English, the solution, the problems already 80% solved. Okay, so I think you guys need to more find what is the real problem that can, you know, it's not replaceable. That's the point. Okay, and the market is too small. Okay, the market is too small. Why I can because it's only English, but not all Indonesian can speak English. Not every Thailandese can speak English. So that's the point. Okay, so I think you guys need things more about.
Can I say something?
No, actually the time is up, so actually we'll move along with the next group. But thank you so much for the
Thank you
answers
so much
and
for
advice.
advice.
Thank you, judges, for the advices, and thank you, Move It, for the pitch. The last team for the day has quite the resume. They previously opened up a night market stall, and from then on, quite the following. In short, they are an Indonesian ancestry snack chain business in Taiwan's night market. May we invite Banana King? The stage is yours. Good luck.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We meet again. Abraham.
Hi, Michelle.
Again, we'll introduce you more details about our business model. So, our desperation starts with finding Indonesian snacks, but we get a solution in. Okay, sorry. So our plan is check. Okay. So our globalization dreams is to give Indonesian cultures into the Taiwan local taste. So, but before I start with how we are doing it, let me walk through a little bit on how we have done before it. So at 2020, 120 boxes are being sold and generating 7,620 revenue. And top of that, almost 14% reorder rate for only within 4 weeks. And each of weeks, we only sell on Thursday, so one day. We believe that our cultures could also can become a Taiwan rich culture cuisines history. Mahatma Gandhi said that cultures cannot be exclusive if they want to be survived. So the next one is our video. Our videos being first commercial at 2020, and at this video, we serve our products to our customer first time at that time, and it's spiked with a 30 order at the first time. So let's get into the detail about our future plan. Michael, could you show us how our future plan is?
Sure. So these are the product prices that we will afford to our customers. This price is estimated based on the customer capabilities and our costs. And we allow our customers to choose their own toppings and sauce. And for the market itself, we've count our market potential in Taichung itself. It has 25% the young generation who love fries and sweets. And we also plan to expand our businesses through franchisors. And for the marketing itself, we had launched our social media before. And we plan to open our first stall in a night market and cooperate with the food online services such as Uber Eats and Foodpanda to accelerate our distribution process. And we also plan to collaborate with the vegetarian restaurant so we can reach the other vegetarian market. And at the moment we launch our social media, the impact that we receive from our customer is positive. Is that true, Michelle?
That's right, Michael. From our past sale,
from our past self, we even have reached 1,000 NTD, and we were able to double the sales in just 4 weeks. Based on that, we predict that we're gonna start at $6,000 and end it with 12 times more, $69,849. And it is just in 12 weeks. Not only that, we are confident enough to say that at least 80% of Indonesian students in our area already recognize our brand. And the average profit of our past self itself even more than $15,000 per week. And that being said, just imagine the future profit that will be obtained later. And remember, our company big dream, increasing the agricultural economic of Taiwan by using Indonesia culinary. And from that opportunity of our company, we plan to develop a lot of variety of new product innovation. Start from banana puff, specialized design for vegetarian customer, our niche market. And to fulfill our previous customer recommendation, we also add beverage and jamu on our menu. In the near future, we also plan to develop frozen banana nugget. So we are open, we invite all of you young entrepreneurs to join with us together in this dream as our franchisor.
So you guys might be thinking, why you guys should choose us? As a business that already tests the water, we know our strength, weakness, threat, and opportunities very well. We have a strong landscape competitives and a strong, solid teams member, and each of us have our unique expertise in our fields. So again, we have our cultures, we have our food, we have our innovation, we have our solution. If you guys have the same dream with us, you guys are more welcome to join us and after the pitches, and that's it. Thank you very much for your attention. And this is Banana King.
Speech, and now we'll begin the Q&A session.
First question. Since the first pitch, I think it's in February, till now, any new change of your business, or you just continue to do the same thing from February to now?
From February to
or
now,
anything new? Yeah.
We have a new things on the future innovation and development. We underline the banana puff that recently we already planned to announce to the customer that banana puff want to be launched in the near future, not so far. Why we are doing the banana puff? Because a lot of customer feels that our banana nuggets not too banana-ish. They feels that banana should be taste like banana, but we said that banana nuggets is not like the whole banana. We mix with the cake flour and other stuff in it. So after we responding the customer reaction, so we develop our banana puff, which is the banana itself. We press it and then we just directly fry it into the oil with our secret recipe on the floors. And then the next one, another customer told us that Taiwanese said, because we have go to Miaoli Guoxiao, and then at that time one student come to me, 哥哥，我觉得你们的小吃是很好吃，但是如果有没有配饮料 ？And that time we think about, okay, Taiwanese really likes about drinks, so that's why we plan to we are already plan to make our beverage. And jamu is quite traditional and authentic, but I do believe jamu is really good. But don't think about jamu like the sour, not like that. We will make it nice, sweet, and also it's really healthy for the body.
So I remember you started this vendor? 2019, yeah, 2019. Why didn't you start to do this puff drink way before? Why now?
Okay. Because as I mentioned before, to answering the customer pain points, at the first we only want to develop our banana to be the best. As that means that we are the banana king, we are the king. So we want to be the king of our banana. So that's why we have 6 months developing with our expertise. 3 of chefs I already hired. They come from Hai Ching Pan. They all come from our school. And with the students Kung Tu Fei, and then we together make the recipe come true. But not all of them are really get into our business, because I only just hired them to helping me, teach me how to cook, because I myself not from the cooking or anything background, so I need to learn by myself. But I'm quite confident with my management and marketing skills from my 5-year experience from Indonesia and also in Taiwan. And also not to mention about Michelle and Michael, both of them have their own expertise. One is from R&D industry background, and the other is from technical skills IT, to make our digital platform more smooth to serve the customer.
You haven't answered me. So why create Puff now? Why didn't you create it earlier?
Oh, because at that time we think it actually is our craving at first. We craving about our banana nuggets. Banana nuggets itself can combine with sauce and
So you mean you haven't thought about Puff until now?
Yes, because it's quite plain actually, without a lot of sauce or chips above it. It's like directly saying this is a fried banana. But we want to touch the youngster generation, which they love a lot of flavor and pretty and Instagrammable. So it's our banana nuggets is really have a decent looks and also delicious. So that's why at the first time we're thinking about banana nuggets at the first. After receiving the feedbacks from the customer, we directly doing it the pain point that the customer mentioned about.
So what's the toughest thing you ever encountered through the whole journey?
Actually, to be honest, is the capital. So we are looking for 100,000 NTD to go fast. We plan to scale our teams. We plan to further development our products, and also a big marketing push to reach 70% of brand awareness target within our place in the first quarter of our opening.
Why you only operate 1 day per week?
That's a good question, because I'm a student not from a cooking department, and in our school we cannot just randomly run a cooking place, and I also live in a dorm, which is cannot cook at all. And frying a banana, not like frying an egg, it's different. You need to deep fry it, so you need a tools, and so that's why I'm asking for my Hai Ching Pan students to help me to land their kitchen, which only open on Thursday.
So it's not freshly cooked in the night market.
Sorry?
It's not freshly cooked in the night market. You cook and bring it to the night market.
Yeah, yes. At the first time, we only sell online, by online, purchase order, by PO. So now we are planning to open in our nearby night markets.
So that's planning. Okay.
Yes,
I see. Okay.
I already asked about the landlord how much per day for renting service, and I also find a lot of tools that I need to buy, mostly are second hands, because it's quite limited for the quota, but still it needs some capital to do all of it. but we do believe in our products.
I see. Go.
Thank you, Ms. Sophie.
So it's only 100,000? Yeah, 30, 30, 30, and you 10. It's easy. Why it's only 100,000?
It's for the first big push for us, because I believe first mover is really important for our business.
Okay.
Our business is fast moving consumer good, FMCG. So that being said, we only plan like buy per week.
Okay, so 100% is for what? For the booth or for what?
100,000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for our renting facilities, buying some second-hand utensil, and also we plan to.
But
do
you said that
the
your
digital-
100,000 is for building your team. So is it for the team or for the kitchen?
I said all of it. Yeah.
All of it. Oh, it's
Yeah.
only 100,000.
Yeah.
Sophie, 30, 30, 30. Okay.
Okay.
The next question
Thank
is: do you have a special what is that called? Special things that your banana cannot be copied by others, because it's easy actually to make this a fried banana.
Yeah. Thank you for mentioning about that. Yes, we do know our low entry barrier is quite low, but again, because we are the first mover, and I believe that first mover things is really different from the followers. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if one person or they likes our banana taste,
Okay.
they are
So because the time is very short.
Okay.
If I want to franchise with your Banana King, but you don't have any special what is special
Recipe.
how come I want to buy you?
Of
buy
course.
your Banana King.
Of
I can make the Banana Queen. Do you understand?
Yeah. Of course, we have our special recipe. As I mentioned before, we that banana puff. We
It's puff,
Yeah.
but I wanted it's a banana, because your success is not from banana puff, it's from the banana.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is the same applies with banana nuggets. We also do have our secret recipe that we put on our banana, so it can be crispy and sweet.
So it
at
means
the
if
same
I
time.
franchise with you, you will give me I have to buy the banana receipt from you.
Yeah, but again, it's depending on our agreement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last
thank you.
question. Is this the special flavor and others banana?
True.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, judges. Thank you very much, audience.
Thank you so much. What a Q&A. Okay, before we head to the next part of the day, perhaps we should stretch a bit, drink some water, and have some rest so we can truly absorb what all the team beforehand has presented to us.
Anyways, Perpita have generously provided Indonesian snacks behind, so do enjoy them and stay tuned. We'll be back by 4:40.
See you.
Cake Resume is a human resources startup established in 2016 with the goal of connecting talents with opportunities. Started off as a CV builder platform, Cake Resume now also provides an online portfolio maker tool, job search portal, and recruitment services for companies to hire talents. We also provide insightful and informative blog content about CV writing, job search, and career development, as well as a community platform for professionals. Currently, there are more than 2 million Cake Resume users coming from all around the world, including Taiwan, Indonesia, India, the USA, and many more. Our CV making tool provides ATS-friendly templates that are highly customizable with diverse font options, background color choices, and also snippets, which are easy to use with a drag and drop feature. It also supports various multimedia content such as images, slides, and video, allowing you to include whatever material you need to showcase your full potential, and is responsive in whatever device you are using. CVs are shareable through links and downloadable as PDF for a convenient job application process. Cake Resume's job search platform is one of the biggest job search platforms in Taiwan, with over 5,000 companies recruiting talents on the platform. It is available in 7 languages, making it accessible for foreign talents. We are excited to introduce our resource to Indonesian talents, hoping that we can support you in reaching your full potential in your career journey. Follow us on our socials and advance your career with Cake Resume.
Dunia semakin lama semakin berkembang. Teknologi seiring berjalannya waktu semakin canggih. Dulu kita memakai kuda sebagai moda transportasi. Sekarang mobil listrik, self-driving car ada di mana-mana. 300 tahun yang lalu, barter adalah cara kita mendapatkan sesuatu yang kita butuhkan. Sekarang, uang adalah segalanya. Dulu, aku masih ingat zaman dimana kita harus ke kantor pos ketika mau mengirim uang. Manusia, mau tidak mau, harus ikut beradaptasi dengan perkembangan zaman. Sekarang, dengan sahabat kecil kita bisa melakukan segalanya hanya dengan satu sentuhan, termasuk transaksi uang secara online. Di tengah perkembangan teknologi, BNI juga hadir mengikuti perkembangan zaman, membawa keajaiban untuk kita, memudahkan kita. Bertransaksi jadi lebih mudah dengan hanya satu sentuhan. Mengirim uang dari Jakarta ke Taiwan kini bukan lagi masalah. Terima kasih BNI. BNI selalu di hati.
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 BNI always in my heart.
BNI selalu di hati.
BNI selalu di hati.
BNI selalu di hati.
BNI selalu di hati.
Teman baru, memori indah, kenangan manis. Waktu terasa sangat pelan, dan sesaat semua beban menjadi hilang. Awalnya aku ragu untuk ikut, tetapi di malam itu, hati merasa sangat jauh dari kejenuhan hidup. Sungguh sulit ku tinggalkan keluarga baru ini. Inilah Mata Baru 2021.
2, 3. Sayang. Tiga. Rossi. Tahu gak dia ini? Kirain. Zombie ulang.
untuk yang sudah bekerja keras. Dan pertama-tama aku mau ucapin terima kasih sedalam-dalamnya buat semua teman-teman yang udah berkorban untuk waktu kalian, tenaga kalian, dan juga materi kalian untuk mau join mata baru
BNI. DJ Express.
Yang ketiga adalah Mentari Cafe Indomart.
Dan juga Sepatu Q. Terima kasih sudah bersponsor untuk Indomart.
Enggak dong, berawal dari kau bidadari.
Jatuh dari
sini. Mantap, mantap, mantap.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Pokoknya harus pindah cari tumpah yang baru.
Bermain sama-sama jadi satu keluarga. Selamat datang lo kawanku, tibalah saatnya yang kau tunggu. Di mata baru ini kita bersenang-senang. Ayo kawanku jangan malu, gerakan badanmu dan otakmu. Bermain sama-sama jadi satu keluarga. Bermain sama-sama jadi satu keluarga. Bermain sama-sama jadi satu keluarga.
Kementerian Luar Negeri telah meluncurkan portal Peduli WNI ditujukan kepada WNI yang menetap di luar negeri selama 6 bulan atau lebih. Portal Peduli WNI dimaksudkan untuk memberikan layanan yang lebih mudah dan transparan kepada WNI dengan pengajuan layanan secara online. Video tutorial kali ini akan memberikan informasi tentang cara melakukan registrasi akun dan pengajuan lapor diri secara online. Melalui halaman browser Anda, silakan ketik alamat tautan portal Peduli WNI, yaitu peduliwni.kemlu.go.id. Anda akan tersambung pada tampilan halaman seperti ini. Lakukan registrasi dengan mengklik tombol daftar pada bagian kanan, atau kemudian silakan isikan data yang diminta pada setiap kolom isian yang tersedia. Jika isian sudah benar, klik tombol daftar. Tautan aktivasi akun akan dikirimkan ke email Anda. Silakan cek email Anda dan klik pada alamat tautan aktivasi akun yang dikirimkan ke email Anda. Harap jangan menghapus email notifikasi tersebut agar Anda dapat melihat kembali username, password, pertanyaan keamanan suatu saat jika Anda lupa. Anda kini dapat mengakses layanan melalui portal Peduli WNI. Pada halaman beranda portal Peduli WNI, klik tombol masuk. Kemudian isikan alamat email, password yang Anda masukkan pada saat pendaftaran. Untuk proses lapor diri melalui portal, Anda perlu mengisikan data-data berupa data identitas, data di luar negeri, data tujuan menetap, dan data kontak darurat. Untuk memudahkan pengisian, siapkan bukti identitas yang Anda miliki, yaitu KTP, paspor, atau KTKLN, serta bukti tinggal Anda di luar negeri. KTKLN digunakan jika Anda adalah pekerja migran Indonesia. Jika Anda telah siap melakukan lapor diri, silakan tekan tombol lapor sekarang. Masukkan NIK dan nama sesuai dengan yang tertulis pada KTP. Dan data yang Anda masukkan tersebut akan diperiksa secara otomatis pada data kependudukan nasional. Jika data Anda ditemukan, akan muncul tampilan seperti ini. Jika benar, klik tombol ya. Jika Anda lupa atau tidak punya NIK, Anda tetap dapat melanjutkan lapor diri dengan klik tombol lupa atau tidak punya NIK. Selanjutnya, Anda dapat melanjutkan dengan pengisian data paspor. Masukkan nomor paspor dan tanggal habis masa berlaku paspor sesuai dengan yang tertulis pada paspor. Data yang Anda masukkan tersebut akan diperiksa secara otomatis pada data keimigrasian nasional. Jika data Anda ditemukan, akan muncul tampilan seperti ini. Jika benar, klik tombol ya. Jika konfirmasi tidak disertai tanda centang, maka Anda diminta untuk mengunggah halaman 2, halaman biodata paspor Anda. Jika Anda lupa atau tidak punya paspor, maka Anda tetap dapat melanjutkan lapor diri dengan klik tombol lupa atau tidak punya paspor. Jika data NIK dan paspor Anda tidak diisi atau tidak ditemukan, Anda akan diarahkan untuk mengisi data KTKLN. Bagi yang memiliki KTKLN, silakan isi nomor KTKLN dan tanggal lahir. Data yang Anda masukkan tersebut akan diperiksa secara otomatis pada data Ketenagakerjaan Nasional. Jika data Anda ditemukan akan muncul tampilan seperti ini. Jika benar, klik tombol ya. Jika Anda lupa atau tidak punya KTKLN, maka Anda tetap dapat melanjutkan lapor diri dengan klik tombol lupa atau tidak punya KTKLN. Jika data NIK, paspor, dan KTKLN tidak diisi atau tidak ditemukan, Anda akan masuk ke halaman pengisian data dasar identitas diri. Seluruh kolom pada halaman tersebut agar diisi dengan benar. Bagi yang telah mengisi data NIK, paspor, dan KTKLN dan terverifikasi pada data nasional, kolom-kolom tersebut akan terisi secara otomatis. Pada halaman berikut ini, silakan isi kolom informasi mengenai data Anda di luar negeri. Setiap kolom yang bertanda bintang harus diisi. Unggah bukti tinggal yang Anda miliki. Bukti tinggal dapat berupa izin tinggal, surat pajak, surat tagihan langganan produk, atau transaksi lainnya yang mencantumkan nama dan identitas Anda, dan lain-lain. Selanjutnya, Anda diminta untuk mengisi informasi mengenai data tujuan menetap di luar negeri. Lengkapi isian kolom tersedia. Kolom dengan tanda bintang wajib diisi. Pada halaman selanjutnya, Anda akan diminta untuk mengisi kontak nomor darurat di negara tempat Anda menetap dan di Indonesia. Kontak darurat tersebut menjadi rujukan perwakilan RI apabila Anda dalam kondisi darurat. Anda telah melalui seluruh tahapan lapor diri online melalui portal Peduli WNI. Selanjutnya akan tampil seluruh data yang telah Anda isi. Silakan periksa kembali isian data Anda. Jika data tersebut sesuai, klik kirim. Selamat, proses lapor diri online melalui portal Peduli WNI. Anda akan menerima tanda bukti lapor diri melalui email. Operator di perwakilan RI terdekat akan melakukan verifikasi terhadap lapor diri yang Anda ajukan. Silahkan periksa status lapor diri Anda dengan klik pada logo tersebut pada akun Anda. Dengan melakukan lapor diri yang terverifikasi, kini Anda dapat mengajukan layanan dan pengaduan permasalahan di luar negeri melalui portal Peduli WNI. Dapatkan layanan yang lebih mudah dan cepat dengan melakukan proses lapor diri melalui portal Peduli WNI. Satu data, satu standar layanan untuk satu data Indonesia.
Lebih banyak lagi, mungkin boleh dijelasin nih sedikit dari pihak BNI, KTM nih benefitnya apa sih?
Nah, jadi KTM kelebihannya pertama, karena ini adalah kartu jenis rekening untuk khusus mahasiswa, maka dari itu biaya administrasinya itu lebih murah daripada biaya administrasi yang lain, rekening yang lain. Kedua,
berapa ya, Ko?
Sekitar Rp12.500 per bulan. Nah, kedua itu juga ada kelebihan dari misalnya apabila terjadi masalah dengan rekening, kartu atau enggak internet banking yang di Taiwan, bisa kami bantu juga di sini karena kami ada pelayanan tiap hari Minggu dari jam 10 sampai jam 5 di Taipei Station. Tapi teman-teman yang di bawah tuh nggak usah khawatir juga karena kami juga sering dinas ke luar kota untuk membantu teman-teman nasabah BNI. Terus ketiga itu kartu ini juga udah bisa tarik sekitar 10 juta teman-teman. Jadi per hari teman-teman udah bisa tarik 10 juta. Keempat, walaupun ini di luar negeri, teman-teman juga bisa pakai kartunya itu di supermarket atau enggak yang penting ada mesin ATM yang ada logo Cyrus dan Mastercard-nya. Nah, paling gampang itu adalah mesin ATM yang ada di supermarket terdekat teman-teman. Nah, itu kurang lebih lah kelebihan dari KTM ini gitu.
Berarti bisa dipakai di Taiwan atau di Indonesia, bisa nggak sih di Indonesia?
Nah, di Indonesia itu tentunya bisa juga teman-teman karena ini adalah rekening dari Indonesia. Jadi pasti bisa dipakai di Indonesia. Sesampainya teman-teman misalnya teman-teman nih udah kerja part time dan masih nabungan, tapi mungkin sampai Indonesia itu butuh rupiah nih untuk untuk keperluan, nah tiba-tiba sampai di itu langsung ditarik di Indonesia juga bisa.
Benar.
Nah,
berarti setelah kita lulus pun kartu ini masih tetap bisa dipakai.
bisa.
Yes. Dear audiences, please be reminded that you have to be back by your seats by 4:40. So if you haven't go to the restroom, please do so right now.
Check this out.
What is that?
This is Propita's new business competition.
Should we join this
Yeah.
competition? Well, I think we could win this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's join this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
새로운 시작은 늘 설레게 하지 모든 걸 이겨낼 것처럼 시간을 뒤쫓는 시계바늘처럼
Today, I'm going to talk about Perpi Shop, the platform that facilitates Indonesian food and beverage businesses in Taiwan.
Alright, thank you for your presentation and please wait for the next month.
그 선을 먼저 넘지 마.
My cat is Royal Canin, bro. Oh, this and with cars.
Wait, bro. We go to the finals, bro.
Oh,
yeah, we did it, guys.
정말 이쁘다 이쁘다니까 왜 내 말 믿지 않는
Sorry, I have a question.
말하고 아무리 말해도 하는 듯한 너의 그 표정.
So today we are going to talk about Perpi Shop. Perpi Shop is a digital.
종종 걸음 재촉해봐도 시간은 도망가고.
After seeing how you guys performed today, we conclude that Team A is the winner of Pitch It.
How do you set up a business in Taiwan? As a foreigner, it can be a daunting and frustrating process. In this video, I will take you through 8 steps that you must complete in sequence to successfully register and set up your business as a foreigner. Having a memorable name is important to your customers. Before you decide, pre-check it on the Ministry of Economic Affairs website. Next, visit moeaic.gov.tw and fill out application form A and submit all listed investment documents. After you're done, you will also receive a confirmation. Step 3. Visit the
Testing. Dear Testing. Dear everyone, please be reminded that the event will begin soon, so please do take your seats.
bank in person to create a preparatory bank account. Bring your personal seal, uniform ID number, company.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys had some time to relax, unwind a bit, because it's probably going to be a bit tense down here.
Yeah, we are finally reaching the deciding moment of the day, where the champion of this 2 months journey will finally be crowned.
However, for the pitchers, I'm sure this 2 months journey means so much more than simply a competition. The long hours that you guys have put in to perfect the smallest details, and then the dream that you share with your mates on how you want to start up this business for real.
The unbreakable bonds that you have built so far, either through conflict absolution or learning the value of tolerance, the valuable lessons that you have received from the mentoring sessions, webinars, and critiques by your peers. I congratulate all of you for finally completing the journey, and by no shallow means, it already is the biggest prize so far. The title or medal of a champion is simply a mean to certify your effort thus far.
But still, the question remains, who will be the champion for the day?
And I'm sure during the snack break, some of you might have already thought about it and probably imagining the team that's gonna win today.
Will it be the infotech-driven company, which shows maturity to their problem solving and feasibility? Or will it be the F&B-driven, which shows out-of-the-box creativity in the way they solve their lifelong issues of risk management? My point is, there's something to remember from every team.
And for everyone watching today, I'm pretty sure we all realize that selecting the winner will be a tough action to take. But hey, here we go.
So for the third place for the day, this team has done a good job delivering their ideals. And so we would like to humbly congratulate Overcities.
Congratulations. To Overcities, your team has successfully won the third place. Please join us on the stage. We would like we would also like to invite Mr. Anthony Wu as the representative from the judges to honor Overt Cities with the third place. Congratulations, guys.
All right. Thank you, Overcities.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much. All right, so up next, for the second place position, this team has done a good job implementing their AI tech into their idea. So without further ado, please welcome Speak It onto the stage.
Congratulations, Speak It, for winning the second place. You are welcome to join us on stage. We would also like to invite Miss Sophie to honor them with the second place.
Yeah, please take it from the stage.
Wow,
Congratulations once again. You may return to your seats. And for the ultimate champion, the one the judge deems worthy to receive the honor, this team has captured our heart with its simplistic nature but addictive one. So please welcome Banana King.
Congratulations, Banana King. We would also like to invite Mr. Uniform Lin. Wow.
Congratulations once again. And to everyone, thank you again for the journey. Please continue on and persevere. There will be other chances in the future.
Yeah. We would also like to warmly welcome again the three of the judges, Miss Sophie, Mr. Anthony, Mr. Uniform Lin, to join us on the stage, and we all will be taking pictures together.
And may we invite Tasha to give the certificate to the judges? And let's take a picture together. Thank you.
I don't know.
And as the I'm so sorry. For the judges, can you please stay in front as our judges for the day actually is the representative for our partners as well, which is Startboard, iShira, and AppWorks. I'm so sorry. Maybe take a picture as well and invite Catherine to give certificate to present the bond that we have. Thank you so much,
Thank
judges.
you so much.
And actually, we also would like to thank you, Nihao, which is have given us a great support but can't attend the event today. So thank you, Nihao.
We would also like to give a for its sponsors, BNI Bank, TGI Express, CTBC Bank, and Global TK. May I invite the representative from TGI Express, CTBC Bank, and Global TK to the stage. And I would also like to invite Mr. Fendi to present the certificate to the sponsors.
Thank you so much
Thank
for the
you so
sponsors.
much.
And these sponsors have been kind and generous enough to help us provide today's giveaways.
And after constantly reminding you guys earlier, we can finally announce the winner of the giveaways.
Yep, so without further ado, we'll begin to draw the lottery. For the first 5, we'll receive the utensil set from CTBC Bank. So Laurel will begin to announce the first 5.
Okay. For seat number 54. 54. Are you in here? The next one is 56. 56. Number 12. 12, are you here? Number 25. 25. The last is 38. 38. Are you here? Okay.
All right, and may we invite a representative from CTBC Bank to present the gift and to take a picture together.
Thank you so much.
And for the next giveaways, they will receive a free cargo delivery service from
Global TK.
Global TK.
Yeah. We're going to draw the first 2 winners. They will get the big box.
Right.
Yeah.
Big
The big
cargo
box.
delivery service.
Okay. I will. Number 23. 23. Okay. Number 19. Now I'm going to draw the last 3 winners that will get the jumbo box from Global. Number 9. Number 9, are you here? 26. 26. Okay. The last one is number 33. Okay.
May we invite the representative from Global TK to present the gift and to take a picture together. Oh yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you for the sponsors.
The last one, it's the last. Okay, the last one is the winner is going to receive 1,000 NTD from BNI Bank. However, this is only special for the holder of KTM BNI Mahasiswa. So if you haven't registered, hurry and sign up. You don't want to miss any opportunities like this, right? Okay, without further draw.
So for the first and only one, will be number 21. Congratulations.
Congratulations. 1,000 NTD loh.
Please on the stage.
1,000 NTD. Okay, thank you very much.
And at last, we have gone through every single thing on our agenda today. And thus, we are at its end.
We hope this 2 months journey has been enlightening not only for the participants, but for our dearest supporters, especially for our loyal audiences that really makes up the heart of every Perpita event.
And for the finalists, please don't leave the venue after we end today's event, as we would like to hand out some certificates. We sincerely thank you and see you next time.
Tek. Untuk para finalis, nanti bentar kita kasih sertifikat finalis dan foto bareng dulu semua finalis di sini. Ayo, untuk semua finalis mungkin boleh maju ke depan sekarang. Thank you. Ayo panitia mungkin boleh bantu arahin finalis.